All right, it's loading. I just loaded in, so let's see what we get. Do we get any? Yep, we do get something silly like this.
Well now.
Interesting. So last time, obviously, it was a Monami Monokuma thing, and now, of course, it's going to be a Monokubs Monokuma thing for the intermissions. Now, I'm assuming there's just one intermission, but there's no guarantee of that. Wow, the trial is racing towards its thrilling conclusion. Do you know who the culprit is? Obviously, I know, because I know everything. What? Know everything?
Yeah?
Know everything. Daddy knows everything about anything. He basically traded his bearhood for godhood. Yes, he has betrayed his Ursine ancestors.
Huh?
Traded? No, I'm still obviously a bear. It is obvious, right? Right, you guys? Sure ain't no fish, but you damn sure smell like one. Damn, he's fishy.
Then.
Anyway, since I know everything, I'll give you the whole story later. Try your hardest to nab the culprit, and believe me, that's no lie. If I lied, it would shake the game to its very foundation. Interesting. So trust me, and please enjoy the class trial without any worries. All right, we're resuming. Here we go.
I feel like we're getting close to the gory part. It's making me nervous.
Theoretically, yeah.
I don't know who the culprit is, but I'm not paying attention, so it's okay.
It could still be Rantaro. That's probably our best way out of this, but it does look bad for Shuichi, and I really don't have any suspects right now.
Yeah, but there's one thing we do know. The line between victim and attacker ain't as clear as you might think.
In a lot of cases, that is the case, but I don't necessarily know how that could be the case here. I guess
suppose that's one lesson we can take away from this case.
I guess in regards to if the brainwashing is a real thing that we're going to get into, I guess that would make sense.
I cut off the leg before the poison spread. By spring, flowers will grow from the stump.
Nobody cares. Oh, you gonna say anything? You said something in the Monokuma and Cubs theater.
Say something already.
Yeah, this is rough.
Your tongue-tied silence speaks volumes. I fucking knew you were the culprit.
Wait just a minute. None of that is possible.
No, there was a window of opportunity, Kaede.
Shuichi was with me the whole time we were on lookout. When are you suggesting Shuichi killed Rantaro?
Were you really together the whole time?
Yep, there it is.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm asking if you two were on lookout together the whole time.
Nope.
Well, I guess we weren't together the whole time.
There it is. And she even offered to come with him. That's crazy.
That's when Shuichi went to kill Rantaro!
No! Shuichi wouldn't kill anyone!
Don't become emotional. We must seek the truth in a calm and logical manner.
Yeah, and I'm just waiting. I want to hear Shuichi's response so bad. Dude, freaking Tsumugi is freaked out.
Or all our lives will be lost here.
He's right.
I'm not being emotional here. I'm saying it with conviction.
I don't know. I think you're literally being emotional. Even if Shuichi did go to the basement, he couldn't have killed Rantaro because... I don't know how long it took him to return. I'm gonna go with that. It might be the murder weapon, but... Oh. Yeah, okay, so it was...
Shoot!
Yeah, okay. I wasn't really sure which of the two. Obviously, it wasn't... So it'd have to be the murder weapon, then. What? So it is the security sensors? What? I don't... Okay.
I get it.
Let's hear this argument.
The security alarm didn't ring until after Shuichi returned to the classroom.
Ah. That's why I was confused. Because again, I was being a step ahead. He could have turned it off. He had the receiver.
It only rang after Rantaro moved the hidden door, which means he was still alive.
He had the receiver.
If Shuichi was with me when the alarm went off, then that means he's not the culprit.
By the way, I want to confirm one thing with you, Kaede.
Yep, their fucking receiver.
Who set the security sensor on the bookcase? It was Shuichi, right?
What is that face? That literally looks like he has a mask on, like a demon mask. Because even the outline of his eyes is very, like, you know, it really just makes it look like he's wearing, like, some sort of creepy theater mask or something. Some Phantom of the Opera looking shit. That is terrifying, but also awesome.
Huh?
And I think he wanted us to carry it, and then we offered to give it to him, which is interesting, but either way, it does make him look bad here. And I'll set up the camera that's connected to the security sensor. I'll set it carefully so the camera is a clear shot when Mastermind moves the bookcase. Let me take care of the security sensor on top of the bookcase. And we'll set the cameras near each door. That's not even getting into the receiver.
Yeah. Shuichi was the one who set up the security sensor. What about it?
Did you actually check for yourself if the sensor was set on the bookcase, Kaede?
No, I didn't check.
That's crazy.
Did it ever occur to you that Shuichi could have lied about setting the sensor? Hmm?
And again, there's no evidence of that, but there's no way to disprove it either.
A lie?
Shuichi pretended to place the sensor on the hidden bookcase door.
I'm so interested to hear what Shuichi's gonna say when he speaks up.
But in actuality, he was holding it the whole time. And when he met up with you, he secretly triggered the sensor to make the security alarm go off.
That's crazy.
That would cause Kaede to assume that someone had moved the bookcase.
But here's my thing. If we're really going down this path, why didn't Shuichi take the first blood perk? Like, what? Well, yeah, because he didn't know he committed the murder. Duh. I'm a fucking idiot.
I see. Sneaky little fucker.
Yeah. But he got suspicious of himself. I want to say he had moments where he's got silent in the trial, or in the investigation. I could be wrong, though. I'd have to check again. No, at this rate, everyone's going to think Shuichi is the culprit. That's the thing. Kaede is the one trying to defend him. Shuichi is not speaking up, and I can't wait for him to speak. I have to do something. I know for a fact that he's not the culprit. No, you don't, Kaede. So, I gotta do something. Alright, white noise. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, so... Okay, so my X, A on an Xbox controller, is the silencer. Yeah, I know what... Yeah, I know how it works. Nothing's changed there. Okay, it's just we're dealing with white noise. We're going into another non-stop debate, and he's in the middle now. Here we go.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake.
He has nothing to say. Say something. That's probably Kaede's own white noise, ironically. Shuichi couldn't have had the sensor on him. That's right, and I should have evidence that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole...
Okay, I gotta look at this. Security alarm receiver. A sensor was placed in the moving bookcase, so in case someone moved the bookcase, it would notify Shuichi.
time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can make that mistake.
But the bookcase was open. Shuichi couldn't have had the sensor on him. Yeah, it's
the security sensor was armed, but
yeah, it's got to be this, right?
What triggered it? As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it.
No, that's not it. Okay. How do we disprove Shuichi had the sensor? Yeah, I do need to think it over again.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
So, could it... What? The classroom. And then the receiver itself. I honestly don't get this.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't that. I don't know what it... I genuinely have no idea. Now I'm in... I don't...
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
Trigger
the sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
Sure.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Sure.
Only an idiot can make that mistake.
Okay. He doesn't say anything, and that's it. Shuichi couldn't have had the sensor on him. I don't understand what... How do we know that? Oh. Is there a picture of the sensor? Wait a minute. No. Is it the rear entrance photos? Because that's where... I think it... Maybe it's the rear...
The security sensor was armed, but...
I don't really know, honestly.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi moved it.
No, that's not it. Yeah, I don't... I feel like I'm about to die here. I just don't know.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered...
The moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. Is it that one?
Figured it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off, she figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot can...
Now, both of these have photos. But... Okay, I have to, like, really think here to try and figure this out. Like, I am really lost on this one. I just don't get what's going on here. I don't know what they're trying to get at. Shuichi... So, Kaede is confident that Shuichi didn't have the sensor. But I don't know. I'm trying to think what could potentially prove that, right? Like, this is, like, a really weird... I just don't know, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a really weird, So yeah, I just kind of need to keep thinking here for a minute. This might take a good fat second here as I try to figure this out before I die. Probably just gonna die anyways, but, I'm sure we could obviously brute force this eventually, but, oh, man. What is... So... Yeah, because both the front entrance photos and the rear entrance photos have a photo of him taking them down, but theoretically that has nothing to do with it. Whereas obviously there's no such photo like that for the hidden door, which is making me wonder if this could be the hidden door. But I don't... You know, like I don't know how to, like... I don't think that has anything to do with it, if I'm being completely honest. So... Like... do I need to use the hidden door photos on the moving bookcase because it proves that the sensor was set off by the bookcase? Because we have the photos of Rantaro setting it off?
Make that...
Well, let's give it a try.
The security sensor was armed, but... the moving bookcase isn't what triggered...
You know what? Oh, thank God.
No, that's wrong.
The second I did that and I noticed the white noise was in the way, I was like, this is the right statement. So I got a little excited and that was
Wait a
it.
minute. This is weird. If the security sensor wasn't placed, then...
We wouldn't have any pictures.
we wouldn't have been able to take that picture.
Yep.
We were only able to get it because the sensor was triggered by the hidden door.
Yep.
Oh, that? Pfft, easy to explain. Well, you see...
Go ahead. Yeah, I was about to say.
I guess you're right. Sorry, I didn't think that far ahead.
Wow, at least he said sorry.
You're giving up that easily?
God, that face is ridiculous, Tenko.
Yeah, I mean, whatevs. I made a mistake, big deal.
You speak as if you knew that from the start. Even I was taken in.
Yeah, he definitely did know. He's smarter than
So
he
you see,
acts sometimes.
Shuichi can't be the culprit.
Now wait just a minute. The security sensor had a power supply, so what if it went like this? The security sensor was set up on the bookshelf, and Shuichi had its receiver. However, Shuichi turned the receiver off.
Huh? How come?
That would get you a picture, but no alarm when Rantaro moved the bookcase.
That makes sense.
Then, when Shuichi says he's gonna check the basement, he actually goes to the library.
Well, to be fair, the library is in the basement.
And thanks to the 30-second interval, he's got time to go in after Rantaro.
He could have collected the sensor from the hidden bookcase after killing Rantaro.
Theoretically possible.
I see. Then he caused the receiver to go off in front of Kaede to trick her.
It's certainly plausible, considering that Shuichi knew about the intervals.
I hate that Shuichi's saying nothing right now.
How needlessly complicated. But I guess it's not impossible.
Like, is Shuichi cooking? Does he just know is he about to just reveal everything and that it has nothing to do with him? He's about to cook all of our asses?
Shuichi really is the culprit?
So the ultimate detective is the killer. What a plot twist!
I mean, that'd be cool, but the fact that Shuichi isn't saying a word is throwing me off so much.
Wait! Why do you guys think he's the culprit?
Well, do you have anyone better?
Shuichi, please say something. Why aren't you saying anything?
That's like the weird part about all this.
Shuichi, what's wrong? You're not culprit, are you?
Hey, you gonna say anything? We'll all vote for you if you don't.
Are you okay with being the culprit? Are you ready to turn yourself in?
What should I do? Everyone suspects Shuichi. Like, I'm waiting for him to speak up because if he did do it, he has no defense. See, it's like, so the only alternative I could think of, right? So, like, let's say hypothetically he did do it and he's not even aware that he did it, and it's like brainwashing and like, and so he literally doesn't remember he did it, but he did do it, right? The only other reason I could imagine him being quiet about this is if Kaede did it. But the problem with that is we were literally in Kaede's perspective. She didn't do it. So it's got to be, I mean, like, I don't know, unless there's something about Shuichi we don't know that pertains to someone else in this group, or there's some other, like, secret in here that I am not perceiving, that I have no idea about. I don't know why he's being silent. There's no way he's the culprit, but even so, yeah, what are you freaking out about? I mean, like, I feel like this is a weird reaction. Again, it's either, why won't Shuichi say anything? Is there a reason he won't say anything? If that's the case, then it's all up to me. Yeah, I mean, it is all up to us. We have to figure this out. To protect everyone, I need to take control of this debate, okay? Even if that means I have to lie to do it? Did you hear that? A lie! I know that sounds crazy, telling a lie in a class trial. Is this like the opposite of a non-stop debate? Or like, we're... But sometimes telling a lie is necessary to reach the truth. Oh boy. Oh, but don't worry, there are no lies in this tutorial, thank God. From here on out, there will be times in a debate you have to lie. Before you had to refute the lies, but now you'll have to lie yourself. What the fuck? Huh. Doesn't that get your heart pumping? Dude, this is just further... This is only furthering the idea that I had that this is about a character like Kaede's descent. This is Kaede's a good character who's going to become a bad character instead of, you know, obviously, like, Hajime and Makoto weren't bad characters, but they rose up, right? Like, they became protagonists over the course of the story, whereas Kaede already feels like she's been on that journey, and we're about to go on a completely different journey with her. The fact that lying is a mechanic now all of a sudden for Kaede that wasn't for Hajime or Makoto feels really on brand. Yeah, that does get my heart pumping. Okay. So we select a truth bullet like normal non-stop debates. But when you hold triangle, the truth bullet will become a lie bullet with the opposite meaning. What the fuck? So it's kind of like the absorb a statement mechanic, but like with it's like a weird like truth bullet thing. When you use a lie bullet to argue or agree with someone's statement, it will become a perjury, a statement that paints over the truth with lie. Dude, what is happening right now? This is a crazy game mechanic. A really cool game mechanic, but it implies that, like, Kaede is... Yeah. I really think that's what this game is. I think that's why this game's called Killing Harmony, which is, again, kind of the opposite of Goodbye Despair. I think we're gonna watch Kaede become a worse and worse person as we play her over the course of the game. That's crazy. While lying, your influence gauge will drain. A successful lie will restore it. But if you miss with your lie bullet, you will take damage, so be careful. Also, I've heard a rumor that there's a secret way to advance debates. It's called a back route. Let's just say that only those who lie well will be able to find it. What the hell? Oh, that's cool. That gives some interesting replay value, too. Thank you muchly, huh? What the fuck? Okay. This game just got a lot more complicated.
Let's go over the case one more time.
Okay.
The security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase.
Okay.
Shuichi also had the receiver.
But he had it turned off.
And so when Rantaro moved the bookcase...
Is Kaede gonna lie and say...
A picture was taken without the alarm sounding.
She had the receiver?
Then taking advantage of the camera's interval timer.
Shuichi hid in the library and murdered the shit out of Rantaro!
Damn.
And then he grabbed the security sensor from the bookcase and returned to the lookout spot.
Afterwards, he set off the receiver in front of Kaede on purpose to make her think the murder had just happened.
Okay.
Praise be Tua! We've solved this case!
Lovely.
So Shuichi was just using Kaede.
The basis for their suspicion is that Shuichi had the receiver for the security set. Kaede is going to say she had it. If I could argue against that, everything should be okay. I have to retake control. I have to tell a lie so we can get closer to the truth. Interesting.
Let's go over the case one more time.
The security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase.
Yo, this is crazy.
She also had the receiver.
But he had it turned off.
And so when Rantaro moved the bookcase, a picture was taken without the alarm sounding.
Oh, that just killed us. Jesus Christ, how much damage does a lie cost us? That just killed us.
Is there nothing else I can do?
Well, that's gonna hurt my score.
We won't give up!
Yeah, let's fill up my health bar. I actually don't know how much damage a lie does, but that's terrifying. Well, I narrowly avoided my first death earlier just to get my first death, but that's...
Let's go over the case one more time.
The security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase.
I'm not gonna go for the...
Also had...
I'll turn this lie into the truth!
I'll turn this lie into the truth from a certain point, and it's break with the blood.
Sorry, you guys. I forgot to tell you something important.
Oh, that's crazy. And like, submit false evidence is crazy, too.
Forgot?
Yep.
To tell you the truth, it was me. I had the receiver.
Oh, no.
Huh?
I want to see Shuichi's reaction to this.
So that's why there's no way Shuichi could have turned off the receiver.
She's lying. Let's see if anyone sees through it. Oh, now he's freaking out.
If that is true, then the entire premise of the argument thus far is wrong.
Is this true, Kaede?
Oh my.
Of course. Come on, would I lie to you guys?
As naturally as you breathe, one stutter aside.
That only screw yourself over. If we mess up, you're dead too, you know.
Yep.
Or perhaps you wanted to cover for Shuichi, even at the cost of your life.
Yep.
Huh?
I cannot imagine why anyone would risk their life to lie on another's behalf.
This is crazy that this is happening with the protagonist. The cookage right now is crazy. Dude, I'm getting chills. We're in chapter 1.
Words from a true heartless robot. Emotions are only for meatbags.
Based.
That is a harmful stereotype. I can produce heartfelt remarks through calculations.
Well, that's not really the point, bro.
Like less than 3? Those kinds of calculations?
Oh, wow.
It's not so
less than
unthinkable.
3.
All hearts are blind when faced with radiant love.
That's crazy. We're just calling out the fact that Kaede's in love with Shuichi now to refute to explain why she might lie.
Doing anything for the one you love. Hasn't everyone felt that way before?
That's crazy. Also, I love the glimmer of the light from the stained glass window on him. It's great.
I most certainly have, at least.
Have you?
With how creepy you are, I'm sure that person didn't want your love.
Tenko, weirdly enough, I don't know how much better you actually are in that regard.
Kaede and Shuichi are pretty buddy-buddy with each other, so I wouldn't doubt that.
And everyone's been witness to how buddy-buddy Kaede and Shuichi are.
Plus, the way Kaede just acted right now, I'm pretty sure she lied.
Oh, and he would know. He's the liar.
A talented liar like me can spot other people's lies easily.
I swear to God, that face is terrifying.
Well, what do you guys think? To believe or not to believe, Kaede?
To be or not to be?
I do want to believe Kaede, but Shuichi does seem pretty suspicious. He has been strangely quiet for a while now, which is classic degenerate male behavior.
Yeah. I mean, she's right, though. This is suspicious.
Yeah, I agree.
That's crazy.
Shuichi is the only person here who's suspicious.
So we all agree that Puichi did it? Then let's just vote already!
No, I still think it is too soon to determine the culprit.
Okay, Kibo.
I agree. I sort of can't believe that Shuichi is the culprit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this ain't right.
I agree!
Something weird is definitely going on. That's what we know for sure. But unfortunately, it might involve that damn music.
But I don't know if Atua agrees. 'Cause right now it's his nap time.
God with a nap time.
This is quite troublesome. It seems our opinions are on opposite ends.
How are we supposed to decide? We're split, right down middle.
We need Shuichi to fucking start talking to us.
Hold on.
Or Monokuma.
Did you just say split?
Oh no.
You did! I heard it! I heard it with my belly button microphone!
Ew. You have a belly button microphone, bro?
So wait, your ears don't do anything?
Nice.
The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
More phenomenal? So morph and phenomenal merged into one, huh?
More phenomenal trial grounds?
The trial grounds are gonna morph? Seriously? I totally want to see that!
The ironic thing is, I think that's what he actually meant. Either way, we have to do something. We can't vote for Shuichi because he's definitely not the culprit. If we vote for him, all hope is lost. I won't be able to save everyone. Yep, that's the thing. She'll start giving in to despair if we lose Kaede, which is maybe very possibly where this case is going. And this game in general. Or, you know, the equivalent, because I don't know. They've been pretty hush-hush about using the D word. But I haven't lost hope yet. I won't give up. Before I can save everyone, I need to make sure we're all on the same page. You're split down the middle. Times like this, debate scrums are perfect. In debate scrum, you will be split into 2 teams. Let's go. Then you argue your opinions against each other. Interesting. But look, everyone's so fired up, the subjects of your statements don't match. That's not how you debate at all. You have to match your subject with your opponents and put them in the correct order. Interesting. That's how you make a good debate. Your side's subject keywords will be displayed, but your opponent's subjects won't be revealed yet. Listen closely for the subject of your opponent's argument. Before your opponent finishes their statement, find the same subject keyword with up and down, and press triangle to argue the subject with the same keyword. If you and your opponent's arguments match, then your opponent's keywords will be revealed. And when all the statements match up, you will enter the finale. Try to convince all your opponents at once. Interesting. Continuously tap the button, display... Okay, yeah. So it's going to be like a final, like, button mash. Don't get pushed back. Push their claim out for a perfect refutation. Yep. Refute them like crazy. Thank you, thank you, thank you! Okay, this sounds insane. Let's go. What in the world? Oh my god, it's actually gonna morph. What is this animation? What the ever-loving fuck? Danganronpa! It's like a stairway to heaven. And poor Rantaro's on the bottom. What on earth? Yo, this is so cool! Is Shuichi the culprit? Shuichi is... Okay, here we go.
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi.
Kaito!
Kaede backed up Shuichi's alibi, didn't she?
Okay, yep.
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time.
Hirumi!
Both of them were together when the receiver went off.
Okay.
If Shuichi had the receiver, it could have been disguised.
Kibo!
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
Sure.
But that's Kaede's lie, isn't it?
I'll do it! We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
Sure.
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Yeah, that was the one we didn't get.
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Gota!
But Mew's silent about intervals too.
That's true.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi.
Kibo!
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
Oh, I fucked it up.
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time.
If Shuichi had the receiver, it could have been disguised. But that's Kaede's lie, isn't it?
Because we have to go each one back to back to back.
Shuichi,
Yep.
I actually have an airtight alibi.
That's true. Okay, here we go. I have to get them all in a line.
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Gota!
But Mew's silent about intervals too.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight...
Kaito!
Kaede backed up Shuichi's alibi, didn't she?
But yeah, now we've revealed all of
Kaede
them,
weren't
so
together the whole time.
Hirumi!
so we just need to
Both
fire
of
them
them were
off.
together
Yeah,
when the receiver went off.
we got this.
If Shuichi had the receiver...
Kibo!
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
But that's Kaede's
Here we
lie,
go.
isn't it?
I'll do it! We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we
Here
talk
we go.
this through.
And now button mash time. Dude, I'm fucked up. It's Xbox controls, not. God damn it! It's throwing me off. It's throwing me off. It's the Xbox controls. It takes a second for my brain to process.
Everyone, you have to believe me. Shuichi is not the culprit.
All right, here we go.
If we vote for Shuichi, we'll be making the wrong choice. And if that happens, everyone will be executed.
All right.
I definitely won't let that happen. even if it costs me my life.
Kaede.
He
Yeah,
speaks!
just like Kaede said. Shuichi ain't the culprit.
And this is gonna make him admit to it, isn't it?
Gonta believe in Shuichi too. Gentlemen always believe in friends.
Well, if Shuichi's not our culprit, then who is?
We've already exhausted all possible avenues of discussion.
No way. There has to be something else we can discuss. We just gotta think. Right, Shuichi?
Yep.
Huh?
Yep, and he's been so silent.
Shuichi, even though you're not the culprit, you've been quiet for a while.
Yep.
It's because you realized something, huh?
Yep, and she knows him.
You're scared to reveal the truth.
Brainwashing. Or he's afraid Kaede did it, but I don't know how that's possible. Because, yeah, it's for whatever reason, it seems like it's not. Unless he's just afraid of admitting that he thinks he himself did, in fact, do it. But, I don't know. That doesn't feel like what this is.
I thought so. Shuichi, answer me this. What kind of truth did you realize? Don't be scared to say it. Not just for me, but for everyone else.
Here we go.
Please, face the truth.
And this is like his whole arc. This goes back to the person that, you know, the person that he caught in the murder case, right? Like, his PTSD.
The picture.
The picture?
Picture?
Which one?
The picture from the camera aimed at the hidden door, just before the murder.
Here we go.
I always thought it was suspicious, the way Rantaro was acting.
Does he think it was... Are we actually going the suicide route?
What's suspicious?
If you look at the picture, it looks like Rantaro is trying to remove the camera.
But it was he...
But that must mean he noticed the camera we set up.
Yeah. Sure.
That's true. But when did he notice that?
I believe it was when the camera took its first picture.
Sure, that makes sense. But there's a 30-second interval. He purposely waited
was
for...
taken when Rantaro moved the bookcase.
He waited for the camera to reset so it would get a picture of him. But why?
At that moment, something made him notice the camera.
Uh-huh. I didn't even think about that. It's because the interval wasn't something we had information of until the class trial, so it never crossed my mind. He's gonna mention the 30-second interval.
So he tried to remove it. That's when the bookcase closed.
Sure.
The sensor was triggered, and that's when this picture was taken.
If that is the case, we must find the reason why he noticed the camera.
You're confusing everyone! Except me, of course. Just get to the fucking point!
It's the interval.
I've been contemplating what it could be. Why did he notice the camera?
Because the flash was on?
And the answer is in this picture.
Flash, right? I see. Shuichi knows. The reason why Rantaro noticed the camera was because the flash, right?
I get it.
Yeah?
Because of the flash, right?
And Kaede forgot to turn it.
Yeah? The flash.
Because this was the one that Kaede set up, right?
Yes. The flash went off when the hidden door camera took a picture.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's oh my god. Oh my god, is it actually Kaede? Wait a minute. She went up there. She reorganized the books. I want to say she even found a book and was acting weird and... Why? Oh my god. Kaede. Oh my god! Kaede planned to kill the mastermind. Kaede was determined to kill the mastermind. And somebody else sprung the trap. It was a trap for the mastermind. She took Shuichi's idea and she took it to the next level because she realized that exposing the mastermind wouldn't actually accomplish anything. If anything, it would just get them killed. But if she could manage to kill the mastermind, then they would win the killing game, in a sense, by not playing. Oh my... And that explains why he was quiet. This whole time, I'd kind of even been insinuating, like, the only reason I feel like he wouldn't want to go this route is because Kaede did it. Oh my god. They're actually pulling this shit. This is even crazier because they're pulling the whole... So I always thought it would be really interesting. There's two levels to this. One, I always thought it would be interesting if they killed the protagonist. And I actually... That was another theory I had with Kaede as a character because she's so developed as a character that it would make sense for her to get killed at some point in the game, and then Shuichi would become like the new protagonist. They could do something like that. The other reason why this would make a lot of sense would be because but and then there was always the thought was, what if our protagonist decided to kill? And, like, how would the game approach that, right? And I was actually thinking in my head that I genuinely was thinking, are we on the arc where late in the game, Kaede's actually going to try to kill someone? Or even mid-game, right? Maybe they do a thing where, like again, Shuichi would be the most likely protagonist, where, like, maybe the first half of the game we play as Kaede, the second half of the game we play as Shuichi, or there's some sort of perspective change on protagonists at some point later in the game, where Kaede kills someone, and Shuichi finds out that Kaede did it, and we have this, right? But it was not in my mind for right now, because we were in Kaede's perspective, and she didn't do it, but then it was like, oh my god, it just hit me like a ton of bricks. Oh my god, did Kaede actually set it up while she was up there? Because she said, oh, I'm gonna spend all this time, and she spent so much time reorganizing those damn books.
Rantaro noticed the camera's flash.
Oh my god, and she might have been cooking something else up.
But how can you tell the flash went off?
Well, if you compare it to the other pictures that we have, remember the pictures that were taken when I took down the cameras?
Yep.
This is the picture taken when I removed the front camera.
Sure.
And this is the picture from when I removed the rear camera.
His face would be more illuminated and probably clearer than that.
And this is the picture of Rantaro.
Yep.
Whoa! The brightness is totally different.
Yep.
Same room, circumstance, and camera. And yet, there is a disparity in brightness.
Because only the camera aimed at the hidden door had the flash turned on.
Yep.
What was the purpose of leaving the flash on? Especially since it was meant to be hidden.
So, Kaede didn't want to abandon us, so she didn't take the first blood perk. She wanted to. Oh my god, dude, what the fuck? What is Dude, I have chills. Dude, is this... Yeah. Yep. It was a bait.
Mistake, maybe?
No, it was very intentional.
It's no mistake. There was an objective
Oh
here.
my god, I can't believe this is happening.
That camera was placed for another reason.
Another reason, huh?
Oh my god! Okay. Okay, this is unbelievable. To lure the mastermind closer.
I get it!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The flash was used to lure whoever moved the bookcase to the camera.
Oh my god. Bro, I'm not about to cry in chapter fucking 1. Dude, she was like, I can't believe it, but she was like genuinely kind of maybe my favorite character. I actually got fucked in the ass. Oh my god. Oh, there's a friend of mine who will find this so funny because... Oh my god.
So when the flash went off, they would have noticed the camera right away.
Yep.
And that's exactly what happened.
I think we're gonna play as Kaede for the rest of this trial, but I'm wondering if there's gonna be a point where Kaede... I'm wondering if we're gonna get a perspective change in this trial.
Rentaro moved the bookcase, noticed the flash, and then walked over to the camera. But the culprit didn't expect the camera to take another picture when the door closed.
Hey, Kaede?
Yeah. Yeah. The others are starting to catch on. Oh my god.
What is it?
Oh my god.
Is something wrong? You've been acting kind of strange.
Yeah, she has.
Strange?
Oh my god.
Your last few remarks carry more conviction than before.
Because she knows it's right.
Do you know who the culprit is?
Oh my god. If... They're not about to... Oh my god, she's making that face. Bro. Bro.
Yep, I know. I've known for a long time.
Oh shit.
Long time?
Because there was only one person able to set the flash on the camera. Isn't that right, Shuichi?
Bro, I don't think I'm gonna cry. I don't think I've had enough time with Kaede, but I'm emotional. Like, genuinely, I think this was my favorite character of Danganronpa V3. At least my early game favorite character was Kaede. I kept trying to deny it, but I think in this moment, it's very clear to me that Kaede was my favorite character. Can't believe it was a fucking protagonist. Oh my god, and she wasn't really the protagonist. We got freaking bait and switched. Oh, Shuichi's the fucking protagonist.
The culprit of this incident is...
Who's gonna say it, Kaede or Shuichi? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, we're numbered. Interesting that that's how we're numbered, huh? Oh my god. Who killed Rantaro? Oh man, I don't want to do this.
No doubt about it.
Oh! We never brought up the BGM. Holy shit.
Well, this is as far as it goes. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get to the mastermind.
Oh god, I'm getting chills.
I'm sorry, everyone.
What the fuck? This is so cool. Oh, the aesthetics of this are so cool, and like the Shrine of Judgment with the light from the heavens, which is funny both because of Kyo and because of Atua.
I'm sorry, Rantaro.
Oh! Like that's almost worse, was that she killed Rantaro.
I'm sorry, Shuichi.
Oh, the way
You stayed silent this whole time because you realized it already, right?
Oh my god.
But you can't do that.
Oh my god, it's shutting down. It, like, I swear, this is it. This is, I think, when this scene ends, we will be Shuichi. I think this is our protagonist shutting down, and us, I think this is how we shift protagonists.
It may be the end of me, but I want my wish to. I'm giving it to you, Shuichi.
Oh my god. This is the shift. Oh my god, this is so cool. Oh, I have chills. Oh my god.
From now on, you're going to carry on my wish. You're going to protect everyone.
Oh, this is incredible. God, I hate this, though. I will say it is annoying because Shuichi is such a protagonist and Kaede wasn't. And it makes so much sense. And you know, I didn't even, like I said, I kind of thought that they might go the route where Kaede was going to become a worse person over the course of the game. But this is another route that also makes all the logical sense in the world. Oh!
Kaede, I know what you want me to do.
There's a switch! They did the switch! Oh my god, it's gonna reactivate. Oh my god, as his perspective, the colors might even change. I don't even know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is peak. Oh my god. This is incredible. Oh, and just the way they frame this. Oh, the editing and just the whole. Oh, it's so good. Oh.
That's so cruel.
Oh my god. Oh my god. The truth. We have to search for the truth no matter how hard it is.
I understand.
Yep.
I'll do it.
Yep. Oh my god, this was incredible. The way they put this together was brilliant.
You can trust me.
Oh my god, like this is easily one of the best moments in the Danganronpa franchise. This might be, I mean, this is like, you know, Junko reveal. This is like the end of chapter 5 of Danganronpa 2. This is like one of the most iconic. I don't even need to know, like I just know. Like this is one of the most iconic moments of Danganronpa. This is this is so good. And this is something I talked about this. Perspective shifts. I know I've talked about this in the past with this goddamn series. And this is something, it's one of the coolest things you can do, especially if you do it right. And in a way, everything in Danganronpa has been leading up to something like this. I think the thing that hurts the most about this is, of course, Kaede was the best protagonist of the whole fucking series. Kaede was so good. I loved Kaede so much. And that makes me love this moment even more. Because they're ripping Kaede away from me. And it hurts so much. And I feel so much in my heart over this. And I love it. I love it. It's brutal and it hurts and it makes me so angry, but I also love it so much because it's so brilliant. And of course, like this is such a me-like coded thing where it's like, of course, the best protagonist, like this is a level of sadisticness that I hadn't seen from Kodaka. Yeah, he can kill characters. He can kill beloved characters, but this is a special type of sadistic. This is what I'm fucking talking about. Rip my goddamn heart out in chapter 1. Oh, this is incredible.
I won't let your wish
be in vain. Die with you. So, what's the line here?
Go ungranted.
Go ungranted. That was incredible. Here we go.
Kaede is the culprit.
And there it is.
Huh?
Holy shit.
Kaede did it?
Yeah, you're standing right next to her.
That's not possible! Right, Kaede?
And she's not gonna, okay, maybe she is gonna admit it. I thought she wasn't gonna say a word and she was gonna let Shuichi take over. Okay, we still actually don't know whose perspective we're in yet, because we haven't heard an internal monologue yet from Kaede or Shuichi.
Kaede?
But that felt like, to me, that felt like the shift.
Wait, did she really...
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Huh? Did you guys really think I'm the culprit?
Is she gonna go full... Oh my god, oh my god, Kaede, you're gonna make me cry. You're actually gonna do this. You're actually gonna go down the villain.
Come on, guys. Like I could.
Oh my god, oh my god. She doesn't want to, oh my god, she wants to go down the villain to keep their spirit. Oh my god. Okay, she's gonna make me cry by the end of this. I haven't cried yet. Maybe I'm just not in a crying mood, but it's gonna, she keeps getting better. She keeps getting better.
When Rantaro was murdered, I was in the classroom with Shuichi, remember? After that, we went to the library, and that's the first time I even saw his body.
She's telling the truth.
Plus, I never met up with Rantaro. I never had a chance to kill him.
The first sentence you just said was true.
Yes. No way Kaede could be culprit.
Jeez, of course not. Do you think I'm even strong enough to throw that shot?
She's really gonna do this. She's gonna make Shuichi rip her apart piece by piece.
My hands are only strong enough to play piano.
Oh my god.
Then accusing you of being the culprit is...
Yep, it's wrong. Shuichi's just joking around. He wanted to lighten up the mood. Right, Shuichi?
Oh my god.
No matter how you look at it, I couldn't have killed Rantaro with that shot.
Oh my god. There it is. Oh, there it is. That's the confirmation. I understand, Kaede. You want me to reveal the truth, don't you? Yep. I think everyone is afraid of learning the truth. But the people who are willing to find the truth are the ones who can decide their fate. If you never know lies from the truth, then you can't choose a path. You won't even know you're on a path. So fight for the truth, even if it's frightening. I know you can do this. If you're scared, borrow the strength of others who will be there to help you. Think of everyone you're helping and let that be your strength. So what the fuck is this BGM?
No, I'm not joking around. Kaede definitely killed Rantaro.
Take off your hat, bro. Or flip it on backwards. Look her in the eyes.
What the hell did you just say?
It seems as though Shuichi is serious after all.
Here we go.
Of course I am.
Dude, also this theme, by the way. Ah! And there's the drop.
Why don't you tell me then? How did I kill Rantaro with that shot?
Here we go.
Yeah, how? You and Kaede were together the whole time, weren't you?
How Kaede killed Rantaro with the shot put ball should become clear when you consider where she used it.
Yep. Up above.
Where she used the shot put ball?
From up above.
Huh? What? I'm lost, you guys.
Don't worry, Shuichi. Me and Shuichi are gonna... Shuichi and I are gonna... Stop. Stop showing her face. Kaede wants me to reveal the truth. She trusts me with her wit. And that's the thing, right? Like, Kaede wants Shuichi to do it. which is also Kaede wants me to do it, and so I have to do it to honor her wish. So I can't back down. I need to fulfill her wish. I need to fight for the truth. Here we fucking go. This is crazy.
I have an alibi.
Okay, I wanna...
When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Okay.
Kaede never saw Rantaro. Then how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot.
Sure.
We know that it was in the library.
Rantaro was killed in the library, after all.
Yeah.
That's the only explanation.
In which case, it's impossible for me to be the culprit. I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
You were.
Kaede never saw Rantaro. Then how...
Back of the skull. Is it the Monokuma file? Because it was back of the skull, implying. How do I imply that it was dropped from above based on what we have? Is my question.
She kill him.
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot.
Yeah.
We know that it was in the library.
Rantaro was killed in the library, after all.
That's the only explanation.
In which case, it's impossible for me to be the culprit.
Yeah, I understand what I'm trying to do. I just don't know how to do it. Shot put ball. It's not this.
I have an alibi.
I'm
When
gonna
Rantaro was killed,
throw the shot put ball.
I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
Okay.
Kaede never
That's
saw Rantaro.
no contradiction there.
Then how'd she kill him?
Okay.
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot.
Where the culprit.
We know that it was in the library.
Yeah, that's true.
Rantaro was killed in the library, after all.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the only explanation.
Is there anything on the last?
In which case, it's impossible for me to be the culprit.
Killed in the library. This is a cool remix, by the way. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
No.
Kaede never saw Rantaro.
Okay. I didn't actually
How'd
hit
she
it.
kill him?
So that
It's
could still
important
be
to
it. Okay, I want to try that again.
Rantaro was killed in the library, after all.
That's the only explanation.
In
which case, it's impossible for me to be the culprit.
I really don't
I
know.
have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom standing watch with Shuichi.
No. We were on lookout together, yeah. Yeah, okay, that's yep, okay, so it's not that one.
I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom
Yeah,
standing
there's
watch
no
with
contradiction there.
Never
That
saw
part's
Rantaro.
true.
Then how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where,
Where
the culprit
used the shot.
We know that it was in the library.
Oh wow, I literally just straight missed
Rantaro
it.
was killed in the library, after all.
That's the only
No, she used the shot from... Wait, do I have the classroom
I have
on
an
here?
alibi.
I do.
When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom sitting watching Shuichi.
Yeah.
Kaede never saw Rantaro.
Yeah.
And how she kill him?
Yeah.
It's important to establish
Where the culprit used the shot.
We know that
it was in the library.
Yeah.
That's wrong!
Okay. I figured out what they wanted. It took me a while to figure out, because I understood what was going on, I just...
Kaede didn't use the shot put ball at the scene of the crime.
Yep.
She used it at the first floor classroom, where we were keeping watch.
It was just how to frame it. Also, now we're getting him pointing like a protagonist, too. That's great.
Hold up. How could she have hit Rantaro with a shot from a different floor?
She rolled it. She rolled the shot from the first floor classroom and hit Rantaro.
Oh. Did she set up like a whole contraption?
I am skeptical that she could perform such a feat of accuracy.
Oh my god! The vent! Are you kidding me? The fucking vents.
So it was a magic shot put ball? Ugh, that's not possible.
And she lined up the fucking books. Oh my god.
It is possible. If you do it at the right spot in the classroom, it will reach the library.
So it seems you already knew about that.
Yep. I didn't want to figure it out. I didn't want to know. But I can't turn away from the truth. The place she rolled the shot put ball to move it from the classroom to the library, it was the classroom vent. I know this. Oh, here we go. Wow, I wonder what the answer is. Oh god, here we go. Oh. Oh, that's trippy. So I have to grab them when they're not illuminated? Oh, God. Oh, this sounds awful. Oh, this sounds awful. Waves of light could be helpful. I'm not excited about this. There it is.
I see now.
I feel like with longer words, that could be really easy or really hard, honestly.
The classroom's vent.
Yep.
If you were to roll the shot in there, it would reach the library.
I see. That air duct connects the classroom to the library.
So, the shot is rolled into the vent, passes through the duct, and comes out of the air vent above the library bookcase.
That's crazy.
But how could she have hit Rantaro from all the way over there?
She organized the books. It's like a funnel.
The vent was way too far from Rantaro's body.
So it was just a coincidence?
What kind of coincidence is that?
What a mystery.
We already have the answer. No, I already know the answer to that as well. It was no coincidence. The culprit set it up that way intentionally. It sucks when he says something like this in his head and he's talking about Kaede. Oh my god. If I'm remembering correctly, there was something off about her then. Yep. Damn it! How could I not realize it? Yep. It's too late to regret the past. I said I wouldn't back down. I made a promise. Alright, non-stop. Stacked books, 100%. It's gonna be stacked
The
books.
shot that fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance?
Yeah, that's impossible.
It's not like it started rolling on its own. and fell off the bookcase onto Rantaro's head.
Maybe the shot was on the floor. And Rantaro tripped over it, causing him to hit his head on the bookcase?
No.
Watch out so you don't slip and fall! What if Rantaro's corpse moved on its own?
Oh my god.
Like he was standing under the vent when
I
the
kind of
shot
wanted
hit
to
his
read
head.
that.
Then he walked a few steps before he finally dropped dead.
That's so stupid.
Hey, Shuichi,
Oh no.
don't lose sight of the truth.
Oh! Is it just that?
The shot that fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head from that distance?
Yeah, that's impossible.
It's not like it started rolling on its own.
No.
And fell off the bookcase onto Rantaro's head.
I mean, rolling on
Maybe
its
the
own,
shot
I
was
guess
on
it
the floor.
kind of did.
And Rantaro tripped over it, causing him to hit his head on the bookcase?
No.
Watch out so you don't slip its own.
No.
Like he was standing under the vent when the shot then steps before.
Hey, Shuichi, don't lose sight
of the truth.
Okay, no, it isn't that one. Yeah, okay, it is. It is the other one. Okay, I wasn't sure if they actually wanted me to use it on there
shot
or
that
the other
fell
one.
from the vent. How did it strike
Rantaro's head from that distance.
Yeah, that's impossible.
It's not like it started rolling.
There it is.
I agree.
Yep, I do agree. Yep.
It's just like Ryoma said. The shot rolled along the top of the bookcase and fell on Rantaro's head.
That's what the books were for.
It rolled along the bookcase?
Yep.
I did say that, but would the shot have rolled that conveniently?
It has nothing to do with convenience. The shot rolled exactly how the culprit wanted. They used books on top of the bookcases to direct the path of the shot.
That's crazy.
The shot's path was directed by books? How would that even work?
Ah, it would be easier to explain with the floor plan of the library.
Yep. Mew. In fact, that might be concrete proof of my theory. Yep, the aerial shots of the room. Yep. It's Mew.
That's it! Mew, I recall that during the investigation, you said you would use your drone to make a floor plan.
Yes, she did.
Oh yeah, what happened with that? Ha, I've already developed the photos and drafted some sketches.
Then let's look at it. Maybe we all find clue.
Please, Mew.
Oh, want him that badly, huh? Fine. But now you owe me one.
Oh. I don't mind owing you one, Mew.
Voila! Feast your eyes on these babies.
That is sick. And yeah, there's the pathway, yep. Oh my god, and the books were laid out very specifically. You get... Oh yeah, it's a direct target right on line.
It's just as I thought.
What is?
Yep.
See? The books are stacked like stairs from the vent to where Rantaro's
body was found. Sorry.
Oh! Shuichi is right!
This is unbelievable. This is... Oh, this first case is so good, but also so... hurts so much.
Indeed, they are stacked like stairs. I did not notice when I looked up from the floor.
I see. The shot rolled on top of these books, eh?
Yes, I'm sure of it. The shot was rolled into the classroom vent and came out in the library. If the vent was open, the shot would have maintained momentum. And you did that, right, Kaede? You made sure the vent was open.
Yes, she did. I pushed the grate into the duct, and I lifted my body and looked inside. How's it look? Could a person fit in there? It would be pretty difficult, but you might be able to crawl through. Yep, plenty of room for a shot put ball, though.
Impressive. You have a really good memory, Shuichi.
There it is.
When the shot came through, the stacked books made it change direction.
So I'm assuming the BGM's just a red herring. I don't think that's going to come up for any reason. Like, I don't think we have any... But it looks like everything else has come up at this point. More or less. Oh. Oh my god. Default handbook for Kaede and default handbook for Shuichi. Oh my god. Kill me. Damn, there's 38. That's kind of cool. That's crazy. That's so stupid. I hate everything. I hate all of you. I hate all of you for making me play this game. Not that you actually did, but you know.
It then rolled down the path made by the books. The books were stacked in rows so that the shot wouldn't fall off.
That's crazy.
At the same time, the books blocked the shot from view.
That's insane. That really was clever. Very clever plan of Kaede's.
Then,
Convoluted,
when the ball
but
was
clever.
Directly above Rantaro, it changed direction, rolled along the groove of the open books, and fell on top of his head. And it was the camera flash that lured him to that exact spot.
What a clever plan. Shout out to Kaede.
A setup that complicated is almost like a Rube Goldberg machine.
Yep.
So Kaede created this mechanism?
Well, it would be...
Wait, even with the Rube whatever setup, when did she roll the ball into the duct?
That's right! Wasn't Shuichi with Kaede in the classroom?
When did Kaede roll the shot put ball? Had to have been at just the right time to kill Rantaro. When Shuichi went to the basement. No. Okay, yeah.
I was wrong!
Okay. When she was leaving the classroom then.
That's it!
Yep.
The moment we ran out of the classroom. When the sensor went off, I ran out first, and then Kaede followed. But just before she left...
Shuichi, the receiver! Someone moved the bookcase. Hurry, Kaede! Shuichi sprinted out of the classroom with the determination of a true ultimate detective. Wait for me! I dropped everything I was This fucking game. This fucking game. Fuck you, Kodaka. I dropped everything I was holding and ran after Shuichi.
Aren't I, Kaede?
That's crazy! The manipulation of the player is so good.
Of course, the ultimate detective would remember all that.
Indeed.
Your words and that smile. Is this your admission of guilt?
I don't think she's giving up yet.
Hold on! Don't just jump to conclusions! I've still got a lot of questions.
That's weird. Why do you sound so desperate?
It's almost like everybody liked Kaede because she was fucking awesome.
There's nothing weird about it. There's just no way I could believe someone like Kaede would be the culprit.
Yep, and now we're getting into motive.
Yeah, don't to not believe it either.
What?
Don't worry, Kaede. I'll clear your
Wait,
name.
I love that. She's like, wait, what? And now Shuichi's gonna have to keep fighting to prove it, unfortunately. Promotional video BGM.
I refuse to believe that Kaede is the culprit.
We're
I still have my doubts.
What kinda doubts?
We're gonna use it just as a
Doubts about the noise,
placement
of course.
for the mastermind.
The library should have been quiet, right?
Nope.
If
That's
that
it
shot
right
was
there.
rolling through the vents,
There it is.
would have made a ton of noise.
Oh, that's really cool. I love the different fonts
Indeed.
and stuff.
So much noise. Rentaro would have heard.
Yeah, some noise ain't a big deal.
Of course it's a big deal!
I refuse to believe that Kaede
I don't know
is
which
the
of the
culprit.
two we're supposed to use, actually.
I still have my doubts.
What kinda doubts?
Doubts about the noise, of course.
So yeah, the potential
Library should have been
brainwashing
quiet.
was a bit of a red herring, it seems. Oh, for fuck's sake.
That shot
was rolling through the vents. It would have made a ton of noise.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, it did make the noise, and Rentaro would have heard, so I think it has to be, the constriction has to be that first one.
I refuse to believe that Kaede is the culprit.
I still have my
Doubts.
What kinda
doubts about the noise, of course. The library
Oh, for love of fuck. Oh, for the love of fuck. That's...
That shot was
Rolling through the vents. It would have made a ton of noise.
Missed it by like half an
So
inch.
much noise. Rentaro would have heard.
Okay, it's fine. We have plenty of time. Whatever. Well, I'm sure we'll get plenty of monocoins.
I still have my doubts.
Monocoins.
What kinda doubts?
doubts about the noise.
Of course.
The library
There we go.
That's wrong!
Probably worth it for the V-point. Probably not. I don't know how much those are worth, but...
The murder occurred while the Killing Game promotional video was being broadcast.
That took care of the sound.
So the library would not have been completely quiet at the time.
Oh. So that ghastly video drowned out the sound of the shot rolling.
That part's weird, though, because what, did Kaede, like, not... Like, how could Kaede have planned for that, or did she just not think about the noise aspect, or...
What?
Like, that part's weird.
Kaito, are you done now?
Damn, Kokichi.
Damn it. So it's true then? You're saying Kaede really is the culprit?
So that means most of Kaede's sins were committed right before Shuichi's eyes.
That's correct. I was with her in the classroom.
Yep.
And when she moved the vent grate aside.
Yep.
And when she lined up the books on top of the bookcase.
Yep. There are way more books here than I expected. The top of the bookcases cover end to end with cluttered stacks of books, and yeah, she was like, "Oh no, my OCD makes I need to organize all these books." This is nothing. As I moved the ladder, I reorganized the books bit by bit. Geez, there's too many books. It might be too hard to set up a camera here. Yep. And then yeah. Clever girl. I thought so. Wait, I just gotta try a little harder. Kaede, I know you don't like to admit defeat, but really, it's alright. Yep, I continued moving the ladder as I kept reorganizing the books. That's crazy. If I got an internal monologue of Kaede there, too, that we're recalling because we were in her head back then is crazy.
And it was the same when you took the murder weapon, wasn't it? You took the shot put ball when you got the cameras for Mew, right, Kaede?
Yep. Kaede, is something wrong? We need to go before Mew changes her mind. Shuichi was already at the door of the warehouse waiting for me. Oh, sorry. I shoved the things I was holding into my... Fuck this game. The vague dialogue that you didn't think twice of. Like, oh, the cameras, of course. The sensors in the camera that she said, oh, I have plenty of room in my backpack. Oh my god, this is so brilliant. Oh, it's so good.
So you were hiding it the entire time?
Yep.
Where would she have even hidden it?
Good old backpack. Where did Kaede keep it? It could only be one place. Shirt, skirt. Those are pretty funny.
That's it!
Yeah, she has a backpack. It's part of a
Kaede's
redesign.
backpack. She was carrying the shot put ball in there. Despite its weight, it would have been easy to carry in a backpack.
Yep.
I noticed you also had a spare vest, which you could have wrapped it in.
Yep, she did mention that. She has a spare vest and music notes in her
That
backpack.
would prevent the cameras you were carrying from being damaged.
Yep, that's clever.
Then that means all of this happened right in front of Shuichi.
But we should not blame him for that. None of those actions warranted suspicion at the time, so he might not have noticed.
No, he did. He did notice, that's the thing.
That clears it all up then. Every part of the crime Kaede plotted.
Somebody gonna ask for, motive?
That can't be. It's gotta be mistake, right?
Because if somebody asks for motive, that's the fun part, right?
But if all of that is true, then that's pretty unfortunate. I mean, it's Kaede, you know?
Oh?
She kept preaching about working together, and then she goes and kills in cold blood.
No, something still doesn't fit.
She didn't take the first blood perk, yep.
What doesn't fit?
The first blood perk.
Kaede wouldn't do something like that.
Huh?
Yeah, and she's trying to play the villain, but he's not gonna allow that. He's gonna make sure the full truth comes out.
You mean she's not the type? But you were the one that said she did it, right?
Oh, but this is just gonna make things even harder moving forward for Shuichi, but also the rest of them.
Yes, I did say that. But murder in cold blood is just not in her character.
That's not what it was.
I truly believe that.
Oh,
I believe in her.
That's a new shot too, of his.
But why?
She's trying so hard.
Why do you still believe in me, Shuichi? Why? Tell me why!
Here we go.
Why are you doing this? Are you still looking away from the truth?
He didn't say you didn't do it, Kaede.
Not at all. My belief in you is going to lead me to the truth. I'll show you what's behind all this. I'll show you your truth.
Yep. The truth she's trying to hide from everyone. I know this is getting crazy, right? But it's time for another tutorial. Your opponent is on the ropes, but they're in argument armament mode and won't listen to you. I'm assuming this is... Oh, this better not be a panic talk action or bullet time battle. I'm worried it is, though. You have to remove their armaments to refute what they are saying. That's how argument armament works. What in the fuck? The objective is destroy all your foes' armaments, then strike the finishing blow. That looks amazing. Piano Goddess Kaede. Oh my god, I need that. I don't like the mask so much, but the fan art of her playing piano in that dress, I know that has to exist and be fire. You match the rhythm to shoot down your opponent's statements to damage the armament. So it is definitely the replacement for PTA and BTB. Markers on top of your opponent's statements are called rhythm sites. Right when the gauge makes one okay. Okay, that seems simple enough, but obviously... When damaged enough, their armament will break and the music will change. I hope this is piano music, at least for Kaede's. The tempo will also pick up, so match the timing. And then fever time. So it is rhythm based, but this seems to... I feel like this makes this is like a new version of it that actually might make a little more sense. Okay. And then fever time is just broken. Cool. And then final argument. And yeah, okay, final argument's exactly the same. You just you have to say the four words in order. Yep. Use split-second logic to refute your opponent's final argument. As always, it was a pleasure. Here we go!
You still believe in me? I'm definitely the culprit. You think I wouldn't do it? It's all my fault! You still believe in me? I'm definitely the culprit. Ah! I'm the one who killed Rantaro! That's the truth of this case! And that's all there is to it. I'm a terrible murderer.
No, you're not, Kaede.
I betrayed everyone.
What the fuck? Okay, I didn't even...
I'm the one who killed Rantaro.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
That's the truth of this case.
This is an interesting way to do a boss battle, though.
All there is to it.
I like this. I like this better than a BT, I will
Please
say.
stop. Just stop. Remember what I told you?
Oh God, I don't like this at all. These are gonna get so hard later in the game.
If you say you believe in me, then
Oh, for fuck's sake!
away from the
And it
truth.
doesn't help. It doesn't help
stop.
that I'm
just stop.
trying to remember
what
the
I told you?
buttons.
You have to fight for the truth.
This is gonna get
I know you can do
ridiculous.
this.
Oh,
If you
for fuck's
say
sake!
you believe in me, then
Oh, for
don't
fuck's
look
sake!
away from the truth.
Yeah, it's a button issue. It's absolutely a button issue for me.
Do you know what I was trying to do?
Yep, kill the mastermind. Oh, there she is. Oh, I can't wait to see the other designs that they do for the other killers.
You weren't persuaded by Monokuma, and you weren't trying to save yourself.
You were trying to save all of us, and that's why you didn't take the first blood perk.
What you were trying to do was kill the mastermind.
Kill the mastermind?
Yep.
Kaede wasn't targeting Rantaro. She was targeting the mastermind.
Yep. That's why she really wished that
She was trying
Rantaro
to end this killing game.
told them.
She was trying to save us all.
The same thing Rantaro was trying to do.
Isn't that right, Kaede?
Yep. Yep.
I see. Otherwise, everyone would have died when the time limit expired.
Yep.
So, she tried to end the killing game by killing the mastermind?
That is exactly what occurred.
But it's all my fault. Kaede trusted my detective skills. I told her the mastermind might be there.
Jesus.
And that's why she set that trap.
Yep. Because she knew that the plan wasn't, like, even if the mastermind showed up, like, that on its own wasn't enough. But Kaede was like, I will take the extra step that Shuichi won't.
It's all my fault. She trusted my detective work, and I screwed it up.
Oh, I'm actually really, I will say, I'm very interested in Shuichi's character arc. I will say, since clearly we are playing as Shuichi, presumably for the rest of the game, although I guess anything's possible at this point, but I believe, like, actually getting to play as a detective, even if he's not, the fact that he's, you know, in theory not as good as Kyoko honestly makes it better, I think, for a protagonist, and this is going to be like a really cool kind of vibe, and I can't wait to watch this all unfold.
Stop. It's not true.
Oh.
Please, don't say it's your fault.
Yeah, because she did something a little rash, but it's hard to blame her.
It'll be harder for me.
This is what she didn't want. She wanted to go down as the villain.
None of this is your fault. It's mine.
Oh. Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Everything's my fault.
Oh. Oh. The psychic damage on me. Oh my god, they're both fucking ballin'. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this. I love this so much. I fucking hate this.
Shuichi, can I ask you to do one last favor for me?
Oh, Lord.
Can you end all of this?
Oh, Lord.
What?
Oh, man, dude, that what, dude? Oh, Shuichi's voice actor coming in clutch with that. Oh, the emotional reactions are good from him.
I want you to reveal everything that happened and convince everyone.
Are we gonna get a comic or something akin to it?
And then, I want you to end this. That's my final wish.
Okay.
I understand. I'll end all of this.
Let's do it.
I'll reveal everything. The truth and the lies.
Let's do it. I want to help. I want to help you grant Kaede's wish. I will now explain the closing argument. Yeah. Comic. Looks a little different, but it's still the same. Yep. Reproduce the order of the events in the form of a comic. But this recreation is just Shuichi's deduction, so there are gaps here and there. And that's where we fill it in. Yep. Sure. Yeah, so this is, it basically, the art's new, like, the style of how everything looks is different, as with basically everything in this game, but it seems like how it works is exactly the same as how it worked in DR2. Yeah. Thank you, thank you! Oh man, let's do this goddamn closing argument. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we don't have that yet. Okay. Yep. I just have to get used to the controls. Wait, really? Oh, in the classroom. There we go. There's that works. Yep. Oh, we've unlocked all of these, so we can actually, like, okay. Cool, cool, cool. So... okay, let's go back to the beginning now. Yep. Yep. Dude, it's crazy. Freaking Kaede as the shadow person, the shadow demon is just a wild visual. No, god damn it. Yeah. Yeah, because she opened that one book and we had she didn't say anything about it and it was really suspicious and I was like, what's going on with that? This, yep. 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 And now we go all the way back to the beginning. All right, here we go.
This is the truth of the case.
Hit the Danganronpa theme. Oh no, this is different actually.
It all began 2 days prior, when Monokuma gave us the additional motive.
Yep.
The time limit added to this killing game triggered the crime.
Yes, it did.
After the announcement, some of us decided to form groups to plan our next move. I had my own plan to find the mastermind, and someone offered to
There
help
it goes. Yep. Another remix.
At the time, I never would have imagined they would become the culprit.
Yep. Love these
to
comics.
expose the mastermind, the culprit and I set up hidden cameras in the library. There was a hidden door in the library that showed signs of use. We deduced that the mastermind would return there to let Monokuma out.
The damn backpack on the shadow person, too.
The next day, we asked Mew if she could modify some cameras for our trap.
Oh, Mew looks great there, as always.
We then went to the warehouse to gather the necessary materials.
Oh, Kaede, man.
All we needed were disposable cameras.
Kept looking,
and a
trying to
security sensor.
sneak that shot put ball. Yep. Oh.
But the culprit found something else there. The murder weapon.
That's crazy.
That's right. The shot put ball.
Yep. Oh.
They put the cameras as well as the shot in their backpack.
That's crazy.
Then, on the day the time limit would expire, the day of the murder,
yep,
the culprit and I collected the modified cameras from you and visited the library.
It's crazy.
Once there, we searched the room for ideal locations to place the cameras.
What's crazy is there were points where I was worried that Kaede might get killed because because of the type of character she is. And the thought crossed my mind that that might be, the arc might be that she gets worse over time and eventually kills. But what didn't cross my mind was that she might actually be the first killer. It's funny how both of those thoughts crossed my mind, but what actually was going on really never crossed my mind until we were kind of already starting to sniff it.
But even then, the culprit was preparing the murder.
I feel like I've gone a little silent in this part. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, this is incredible, but like, I'm also like kind of depressed. I hope you guys don't mind. I hope you guys understand, because I do really like Kaede.
By removing the vent grate and laid it inside the air duct.
Yep. Great plan, by the way. A little iffy. I don't know about, like, yeah, she didn't...
They moved the pile of books on top of the bookcase, pretending to organize them.
Like they said, she didn't seem to really plan for the sound, but that worked out, I guess. That's crazy.
After that, they placed open encyclopedias on the final bookcase.
Yep.
It appeared innocuous enough, but it was actually a path for the murder weapon.
Yep.
The culprit also tampered with the hidden camera linked to the security sensor.
It's so cool, though, from a perspective, because we got to see a character, like, actually plan out every step of the murder. Like, we've never really gotten to see that. So like, it's really interesting in hindsight, which, like I said, it gives Chapter 1 a lot of interesting replayability. That games like this, like I said, don't always have the most replayability because they are so linear, but this is definitely a case where it would be really interesting to look back on this whole situation.
I was responsible for setting up the other cameras, but that one, I didn't even notice their trick.
Yep.
They used duct tape to keep the flash function on.
Yep. That's crazy.
After the cameras were set, the culprit and I climbed the stairs to the first floor classroom.
That sounds so weird to say. The culprit and I climbed the stairs.
We kept a lookout for the others and waited for the security sensor to go off. During the stakeout, we saw Kaito and 6 others go down to the basement. Rantaro was with them, the first victim.
Yep.
After watching that group enter the game room, I returned to the classroom.
Yep.
With about 1 hour remaining, the security receiver I was holding went off.
Yep. And you ran out before her.
I assumed it was the mastermind, so I ran out of the classroom to the library. I was in such a hurry, I left the culprit behind.
Yep, for her to initiate her murder contraption.
Looking back on it now, that was the last chance I had to stop the murder.
Yep.
After I had left, the culprit took the shot put ball out of their backpack.
Removed the grate, threw it in,
and
put the
rolled it
grate
into the classroom vent.
And then just put the vent back into place and ran behind you.
This set the murder in motion.
That's crazy.
Rantaro had moved the bookcase, triggering the receiver. Unbeknownst to him, the trap had been sprung.
The timing of this is kind of wild. There was definitely some luck going on here, but it's still a wild
First, the modified
concept.
camera took a picture of Rantaro with the flash on.
Yep.
Rantaro noticed the flash and approached the bookcase to inspect the camera. The camera flash lured Rantaro directly into the murder weapon's path.
That's crazy. And then kablooey. Yep.
The shot the culprit tossed into the vent rolled through the air duct.
Yep.
Came out of the library's vent and kept rolling atop the bookcase.
Yep, and it was, gradual scale down, keep its momentum.
Opening the vent grate and organizing the books was all to create a path.
That's crazy.
Under normal circumstances, the victim would have been alerted by the noise.
So yeah, there's even that layer of luck, but of course she didn't actually trigger it until that song was already playing, but she didn't know it was going to play either.
But the promotional video was masking the sound of the shot rolling.
Yeah, let's get back to the cool music. Oh, what a shot of Rantaro there.
Kept rolling, then fell on Rantaro's head, killing him instantly.
Also, that was a nasty sound.
By the time we had entered the room, the murder was complete.
That's crazy.
I imagine, seeing Rantaro's body, the culprit probably thought, the mastermind is dead, the game is over, now we can all go home.
Yep, and that's what she was originally pushing.
But their wish didn't come true, because Rantaro wasn't the mastermind.
No, he wasn't.
It was murder, in an attempt to save all our lives.
Jesus.
That is the truth.
It's crazy, too, because they just killed two of the coolest characters in the game in the first chapter. Like, Kaede and Rantaro were so fucking cool. And, like, Rantaro had all this mystery behind him. Kaede was this great protagonist, and they're both dead. And to be fair, like, Shuichi feels a lot more like a protagonist that can have the type of journey that's fitting of a protagonist, especially for a series like this. But it doesn't change the fact that genuinely, I think two of the characters that made the best impressions on me are already fucked. And now I'm dying. Here it comes. Ugh!
That's the truth behind your lies, Kaede Akamatsu. The ultimate pianist.
Oh! Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Unbelievable.
And that concludes the events of this case.
Jesus.
No. Kaede did it?
Damn it!
That's crazy.
It is a truth I do not wish to accept. But since Shuichi has brought everything to light, we can at least try to trust the Kaede we've come to know up to this point.
The Kaede we've come to know?
Aw, Tenko's crying.
Even if she did commit a crime, what Kaede has said to us is not a lie. She wanted to protect us, and I firmly believe that to be the truth.
That is correct, Kurumi.
If that was a lie too, it'd be the last straw for me. I'd have nothing left to believe in.
Damn. Fair enough, Ryoma.
You guys are so nice. Even though I betrayed you all.
No, that's not true, Kaede. You were trying to save all of us.
Nice job, Shuichi. I didn't expect any less.
What?
She's gonna play that character until the bitter end.
You were super reliable back there. But you still have a long way to go. You need to be more assertive.
Yep, he does.
If you did that more often, you'd be a pretty cool guy.
Yep. Oh, I'm getting really close. I wonder if this will actually be a case where the thing that sets me off is actually the punishment. Because you know it's coming. Oh!
Kaede, why? Why are you smiling like that?
It wasn't all a failure, was it, Kaede?
Why are you still trying to get me to be brave?
Because you have a long way to go.
Kaede? Why are you thinking about everyone except yourself?
That's who she is.
If you had just been less selfless, you wouldn't have had to murder. Why? Why do you do that?
Yep, and she didn't take the first blood perk either. Once she realized it wasn't the mastermind, she decided that instead of taking the perk, she'd rather fight for this end, because she had never planned to get away with it. She always planned to get caught, specifically by Shuichi.
I'm sorry.
Stop, stop, stop! At least save it for the end of the trial. Sheesh.
God damn it. Classic
Looks like the
Monokuma.
debate's finished, so that means it's voting time!
All right, you bastards! Press the button in front of you to cast your vote!
Why are we bastards all of a sudden?
And make sure y'all vote, because refusing to vote is grounds for termination.
Yeah, they did say that.
Last, the heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off!
Yep.
It's voting time!
Whoa, I was not prepared for all 6 of them to say it's voting time. Really? We actually get to vote, huh? Interesting. I'm very curious, like, what happens if we, like, do something like that? I'm just curious.
It seems the voting is finished. Now then, let's see the result.
I'm just curious. I'm just really curious if this actually changes anything, or... Yep.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Interesting that they show the votes. That's implying that we're gonna have maybe some split decisions later. Oh boy. Fuck. Akamatsu indeed. And we just won all the mono coins. I mean, I do want the mono coins, but not at the cost of Kaede. I wanted Kaede to spend the mono coins, not Shuichi. Ugh, I'll take my A, though. That's pretty nice. Wait. Logic difficulty, normal, action difficulty. I swear I have it on mean. Wait. What? Did it, like... I swear I have it on mean. What the hell? Unless... the times 1.3 is, like, normal is 1.0 and, like, kind is, like, less than that. The hell? I'm confused now. I swear I have mean, so I don't know. I might just be reading that wrong.
Absolutely right.
Well, at this point, it goes without saying, but you all voted correctly. The Blackened who killed Rantaro Amami is the ultimate pianist, Kaede Akamatsu. No, I voted wrong.
I'm glad.
What?
Good?
Don't screw around.
What do you mean good? Is this how you want it to end?
That's not true.
Not really, but it could have turned out a lot worse, so this is fine too.
I don't get it.
It's not fine. This is super horrible. The worst ever. Yeah, how did it come to this?
Please.
Kaede, what would possess you to do something like this? Konta no can't accept this, not unless you explain.
For real?
Yeah, I won't be satisfied until I hear it straight from you.
Hey.
Kaede, please. Okay, please allow me a few more moments of your time then. It's just like Shuichi said, I was after the mastermind this entire time. I wanted to kill the mastermind, and I thought doing that would end the killing game.
But...
Why did you try to kill them? Maybe they could have been captured? If it hadn't been for the time limit, I probably would have done that. But the time limit meant that capturing the mastermind was less likely to work, you know? Because the mastermind could have just played dumb to run out the clock and killed us all.
Yeah.
I was worried about that happening.
Therefore.
So you sought to kill the mastermind instead.
That's right.
I had made up my mind just before we set up the cameras in the library. I thought it was my last chance to save everyone. I couldn't let that chance pass me by. I had to save everyone no matter what. Even if you had to kill someone?
Yeah.
That's right. I thought that killing the mastermind was our best shot at escaping this place together.
I
really believed it, too. And, you know, in the end, I don't necessarily think she was wrong. Kaede.
But...
Oh, Kaede, it never dawned on you. As soon as that thought entered your head, Monokuma had you right where he wanted. And that part, unfortunately, is kind of true as well. Because what mattered most to Monokuma is that the killing game started.
You really don't get it.
Regardless of your reasons, the moment you felt the urge to kill, you had already lost. You agreed to be part of this killing game when you allowed murder to fill your heart. Weirdly enough, it's also hard to disagree with Kokichi here.
Wait.
To put it like that. But he's not wrong. She's the reason the killing game finally started.
No.
But if Kaede hadn't done anything, we'd all be dead by now.
Right.
Kaede, save everyone. We no can blame her.
I know that.
You don't need to remind me. That's why I'm so pissed off. Pissed off at myself for being so useless. Kokichi, that's enough. I can see through your act.
Man.
Whoops, that obvious, huh?
That's right.
But Kokichi is right. I was being played. I didn't even kill the mastermind. I killed one of our dear friends instead. What I did was so terrible, so unforgivable. I took an innocent life. I'm nothing but a horrible murderer. You should all hate, blame, and be disgusted by me.
Wait!
Kaede, please calm down. After we found Rantaro's body, when I realized he wasn't the mastermind, I thought about ending this by confessing to you what I had done. But I couldn't, because of Monokuma's first blood perk. I see. If you'd confessed there and then, you would have been able to leave. But you decided you couldn't leave this place by yourself, so you kept quiet. Because of the first blood perk, you were forced to hide the truth from us.
Yeah.
That's right.
I see.
So the first blood perk worked against the Blackened rather than for them. But at the same time, I thought, if I did this for everyone, then instead of making things easier by confessing, I thought I should lie to you all so it would motivate you to keep moving forward.
Then?
Is that the reason for the trial? To reveal the mastermind?
Because...
It felt like if I didn't do this, then Rantaro's death would have been meaningless.
Well then.
We were searching for both the culprit and the mastermind during this class trial.
Oh yeah!
Kaede did mention that. That's why I want to end all that. Yeah, defeat the mastermind and this dumb killing game. And I'll use the class trial to do that. I never wanted to keep my crime a secret. I was going to tell you all eventually. Before I did, I wanted to expose the mastermind first. And the killing game would have ended and everyone but me would be saved. I thought that was the best way I could atone for killing Rantaro.
Sorry.
This is my fault. I was wrong. There was no mastermind.
What?
You were wrong, but didn't you say the mastermind was one of us?
Okay.
That's what I thought at first, but in the end we have nothing. No one made any moves at the time limit. The trial was useless.
Let's see.
Even when Shuichi was about to be voted as the Blackened. Still, they did not appear.
Maybe.
Yeesh, that seriously was a close one. Kaede just kept her mouth shut, we'd all be dead right now. Or the mastermind is fully willing to die. Could be that simple. No way, there has to be something else we could discuss. We just gotta think. Right, Shuichi?
But...
on the other hand, she's only in this mess because she decided to say something at that moment. Yep.
That's...
I wanted to protect Kaede, but I also wanted to unmask the mastermind. But even when the killer was about to be condemned, they remained hidden.
Sorry.
That has to mean that the mastermind is not among us after all, no? Or they're fully willing to die.
What?
So Kaede had the wrong idea the whole time?
I see.
All her actions were taken under Shuichi's flawed logic. No. If anything, this confirms to me that one of us is the mastermind. Because just like Kaede, I trust in Shuichi's logic.
Okay.
That's why this is my fault. All of this happened because my detective work was wrong. If I hadn't been so stupid, if I never said anything about a mastermind to Kaede,
damn it!
Rantaro wouldn't have died and Kaede wouldn't be a murderer. This is all my fault.
That's wrong.
No, it's not.
Huh?
Kaede.
Because...
I killed him, not you.
Right?
Didn't I? Technically true, but it's hard to... I mean, from Shuichi's point of view, you can understand why he feels the way he does.
But...
Kaede, why did you set such a convoluted trap? If your intent was to kill the mastermind, there was no reason for you to cover your tracks.
Jeez.
Isn't it obvious? It's because she didn't want Shuichi to know.
Huh?
Me?
Yeah.
Of course, but I didn't want everyone else to know either. Because I said I wanted to escape this place with everyone.
Because...
you guys wouldn't want to be friends with a girl who killed someone, would you? Be friends? Kaede put a lot of thought into this. She put so much thought into this, it drove her to commit murder like a lunatic. God, you're such a dumbass. Oh my god, shouts to Miyu.
Yeah.
I know, right? I'm such an idiot.
However,
we only survived the time limit because of that idiocy.
Right!
Yes, we still alive thanks to you! Kaede, I didn't know how, but I wanted to get out of here with you. I wanted to be friends.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Damn.
So you're saying everything you did was because you were thinking of us? And you hid that? You killed him just to stay and help us? How did things...
Hi, hello!
Alright, that's it. Time to kill her. What?
What?
What do you mean? What do you mean that's it? He always does that. Yep, he does this every time. Father, are you getting bored?
That's right.
You know how Pops gets. He can't stand this kind of tear-jerker schlock. I can't stop crying. I see nothing gets past my adorable little cubs. I don't even let appetizers get past me, especially if someone else bought them.
Now then.
But we can't let this boring display grind the action to a halt. So, time to make things interesting.
Huh?
Make things interesting.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Oh, we heard it again. It's been a while. Thrills, chills, kills! And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time! Punishment? You mean Kaede's execution?
Don't screw around.
No friggin' way. There's no way we'll let you do that. Well, Exosol's, if he wants to pull him out.
Hey!
Right on cue. Wow. Exosol's assemble, and... yeah, good luck with that.
Punishment time is a sacred segment. You're not allowed to interfere.
I respect that they want... That's the fighter types kind of wanted to interfere.
And if you even try to interfere, we'll just crush yous with these here exosols.
Nice.
It's cruel, but it's probably better if one person dies instead of everyone.
Like hell am I just gonna sit here and do what you say? Kaede fought with her life on the line, and so will I!
Damn, okay.
Gonta will face you all. Times like this are why Gonta became strong.
Kaede's gonna tell them to stop, I bet.
Gentlemen never back down, and neither will Gonta.
This is the perfect chance to test out my Neo Aikido skills on machines.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll help. I can...
Everyone stop!
Yeah, Kaede's like, don't throw away your lives for nothing. She's already accepted it.
Stop it.
Jesus Christ. Dude, they just keep trying to get me. I don't think I'm gonna cry, but this has been brutal. Please, just stop.
Kaede.
Enough, you guys. I've already prepared myself. You're giving up?
Why?
Why? You said you'd never give up, that we'd get out of here together. That's what you said, Kaede.
Damn it!
So why are you giving up now? Did you mean what you said? I know we can do something. Don't give up until the end.
No.
I'm not giving up. Because I have you.
Huh?
What?
You know?
Even after I'm gone, my wish will still be here. Oh, God, here it comes. I'm really close now. So I'm counting on you all. I'm entrusting my wish to every one of you.
I believe in you!
I believe that you will all make it through this somehow.
You have to live!
You guys better live. Don't go dying on me now. End this ridiculous killing game. Survive and get the hell out of this place.
It's a promise.
And then be friends after you escape, okay? I think you'll all be the best of friends.
Yeah.
Affirmative, Kaede.
I shall take that request.
I will do my utmost to fulfill your final request. I won't give up. I'll get out of here no matter what. Going to work hard and keep friends safe till very end.
Bye.
Well, Kaede, you definitely weren't boring.
Well now.
Now then, let's get started.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate pianist, Kaede Akamatsu.
Damn it!
Wait a second. Kaede, please don't.
Hey.
Shuichi, you better not lose.
You can't lose!
To this killing game. I know you can beat it.
It's punishment time!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time. Oh, man. Hopefully this is a cool musical-themed punishment, but I am not excited right now.
I believe in you!
Guys, so please believe in yourself.
It's a promise.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Here we go. Oh, that's a fun animation. Kaede has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Here we go. Collar. Interesting, giving off some vibes of, what's his name? Leon. There's your piano. That is quite the piano. Oh, Jesus. Oh! Oh! Oh. Oh my god, I don't know why this is... Okay, I know why. This is reminding me of a certain Western visual novel. Involving a lot of fast heartbeats in a club. If you know, you know. I think it's the music, but there are actually other reasons. Jesus! Jesus! Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! Oh, and it gets worse! What? What the fuck? Are the monocubs gonna die each chapter? Are we gonna lose a monocub? Because there are 5 of them. And theoretically 6 chapters to where it would just be Monokuma at the end. What the hell? I mean, that was probably the worst one. But... Dude. Yeah. They're gonna kill them off one by one, aren't they? The monocubs. And it's gonna be in that order, probably. It's gonna be Monophony, and then... Monotaro, and then Monosuke, and then Monodam. That makes sense. Even that order makes sense. Huh. That... Yeah, because supposedly there are no spares for the kids. That, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, and maybe this is just a sign that the V3 punishment times are gonna be crazy. I think that was my favorite punishment. Like, I was looking at it, I was like, okay, they're gonna hang her, and she's on a giant piano. I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. And then the strings, the puppet master's strings, which is kind of what Kaede was. She kind of was the puppet on the string in a lot of ways in this game. And then just while, like, she's getting hung via playing the piano. I mean, that was so cool. And, like, the visuals were great, and it was so brutal, and, like, oh, it hurt to watch. I didn't cry, though. There was one spot, and I think I mentioned it when I got there, that I was as close as you can get without actually crying, but I just think my body's not in a cry mood. It's hard to explain, but sometimes I think, more or less susceptible to crying, and this is just one of these days where I'm just not gonna cry. But damn, did I get close, because this sucks. Although, I don't know. It might just purely be because I didn't have enough time with Kaede, but, like, I loved Kaede. The moment it was over, I felt my legs give out under me. What I just saw didn't feel real. As if all reality had vanished and the only thing left was a fictional world. Real or not, Kaede was gone. Kaede Akamatsu no longer existed in our world.
Yeah?
What the? Why is Monokid? Yeah! Monodam, what have you done? Ah, gross, she puked again.
Oh, well.
But this tension ain't so bad, you know? Finally feels like a proper killing game. If anything, we could stand to use a little more tension in our lives, right, Dad? No, my sweet darling Monokid claimed as collateral damage! This is a nightmare. This is unacceptable. My precious cub is... On second thought, I guess it's okay. After all, I still got 4 more cubs. I'm glad you kids came in bulk.
Yeah?
It's okay. I'm shocked. Our existence means that little, huh?
Well...
What's done is done. What's dead is dead. No point crying over crushed cubs. Unless you want to end up like these sad sacks. Interesting.
But how?
But what in the world is this?
Really?
Are you fucking kidding me? Talking about overkill.
Amen.
Atua, please grant Kaede's soul eternal repose. I can't believe this happened to Kaede. I liked her so much. Kaede! Yahoo! All this adrenaline creates such an exquisite feeling of despair. The Zetsubo is finally here. It's moments like this that makes all the killings worth it.
This is...
Why are you doing such a terrible thing?
How dare you?
You're the worst of the worst. Does human life have no value to you at all?
Hey,
Hey, I know human life is precious. I'm not a monster, you know? Because if human life wasn't precious, ending it wouldn't be nearly as much fun. Yeah, that was gonna be what I was gonna get to. Yeah, if human life meant nothing, then there would be no fun in taking human life. That's part of the thrill. That's why, you know, where the despair is value. Yeah, all of a sudden we're saying that D word now. There's no greater joy than witnessing such a display of despair entertainment. You surpassed psychotic by a wide margin.
What now?
I don't think I've ever felt quite this irritated. I won't forgive you for this. Got that? I won't ever forgive you.
Oh!
Spoken like a marked man.
Excuse me.
What is your objective, Monokuma?
What are you trying to pull?
Do you hate us? If so, have we done something to make you hate us?
Huh?
Hate you? Who can say?
Hey,
That's your job to figure out, because see, I know you guys haven't played the other killing games, but I'm gonna give you hints to everything going on over the course of the game. We're probably gonna start those hints in Chapter 2. What's actually interesting is there really weren't any hints in Chapter 1. Usually there is, even as early as now. I mean, at least in DR2 there certainly was. But we're probably going to start getting to the hints in Chapter 2. Or maybe we're going to get an end credit scene, so to speak. A kind of end of chapter scene that will start to give us the first hints. If you really want to know what's going on, you're going to have to work for it.
well...
Though the corpse formerly known as Rantaro may have had a hunch.
Huh? What is it?
What do you mean? What was Rantaro's hunch? Well, he mentioned the ultimate hunt. What indeed? I mean, like, obviously we've talked about this, like, this feels like the Izuru Kamakura project on a lesser scale with more candidates, right? Like, artificial talent. But, like, taking people who are really good at X or Y and Z thing and, like, brainwashing them or hypnotizing them or wiping their minds or whatever to make them think that they're ultimates at that ability, right? So I imagine that's kind of the theory for me, is that all of these potatoes are really good at their respective things, but it's been put in their head that they're actually ultimates at their respective things. But the fact that, like, there's no kind of reference or knowledge or anything related to the events of DR1, 2, 3, like the original Danganronpa canon is the part that's really confusing. Because even though this is all separate, by all accounts, again, the assumption would be this is the same universe post all of them. So I don't know what that means, but it'll be interesting, I'm sure.
That is...
He did say he would end this game, and he also knew about the hidden door. Could that be at all related to this hunch you claim he had? I wonder!
Why, you...
Hey, what the hell's this hunch you're going on about? Spill it! I wonder!
Then...
If you have no intention of telling us, then keep your mouth shut.
'Cause...
You're focusing on Kaede instead of her deadweight victim.
Well...
It's not his fault he was useless. He died before his talent could be revealed. If he had lived long enough to reveal it, maybe he would have been more useful.
Too bad.
Oh well, he's dead and that's that. That's the indifference of death for ya. Huh. Interesting.
However,
he wasn't really the mastermind, was he?
You're really bugging me.
Huh? Are you still pestering me with these annoying questions?
And another thing.
Aren't you guys focusing a little too much on whether or not there's a mastermind? If you keep this up, you're all gonna end up like Kaede.
What?
Here.
Maybe spend less time worrying about nonsense and more time watching your back, okay?
Right?
You never know who's gonna become the next killer.
Looking forward to it.
I can't wait. I wonder what kind of killing game we'll get to see next. Damn it, you may have gotten us this time, but we'll get you next time. You'll see.
Why?
Why are you all psyched up?
That's nice.
It's nice to see that at least one of you has some chutzpah around here. I have a feeling you're gonna live for a while. Yeah, me too, Monokuma. I have a feeling Kokichi's gonna make it through most, if not all, of the game.
Thanks.
I'll do my best. I don't know if he'll make it through all the game, but I would definitely expect he makes it to at least the second half.
Don't screw around.
Shut the hell up. We're not gonna have another killing game. I, Kaito Momoda, am not gonna let you have your way anymore. Got it? I'm gonna punch that grin right off your face for sure.
Is that so?
Oh, really? That seems unlikely.
Too bad.
I'm pretty sure you won't live long enough to do that. Damn, and Cookie can say, oh yeah, you're gonna die soon, Kaito.
Well...
Anyways, you guys have a lot to think about. Work hard and do your best to graduate, because the fun's only just begun. And there he goes.
Hey.
Monodam, explain yourself. I get that Mono Kid was obnoxious and rude, but that was way over the line.
Because.
I did it for us. Interesting.
Ah.
Hey, wait, Monodam. Where are you going?
It's getting interesting.
He probably killed him as payback for all the bullying. What an interesting turn of events. There they go. And with that, Monokuma and the Cubs left, and only we remained in the courtroom. Yeah, she's got some real despair faces, Tsumugi. She's taking this pretty hard. I don't think I could take all this. I can't stand this anymore. I feel like I'm going to go crazy.
No.
Tsumugi, you mustn't give up hope. And we said that word. Is there even hope to be had here? This room feels utterly drained of it. Kaede! What kind of degenerate male cries in public? It's so rude. Yeah, she's struggling to even do her thing. But Tenko, you're crying too.
Hey.
Now's not the time to point that out, Kibo. Just let it be.
Prayer time.
In times like this, we should pray for Kaede's soul so she can rest in peace.
What?
How's anyone supposed to rest in peace after getting killed like that?
I don't know.
What are we gonna do from now on? Yeah, I'd like to know too. I'm so over this already.
That's enough!
Ah, shut up, shut up. You all just need to shut up! Kaito's voice boomed in the air and the room went silent.
Damn.
Every single one of you and your meek little complaints.
Shut up!
You're pissing me the hell off.
Damn it.
But the one who's pissing me off the most...
Dumbass.
...is you, Shuichi.
Huh?
What? Oh shit, he punched Shuichi. Damn.
Clench your teeth!
Be a fucking man. Yep. This was your girl, dude. Be a fucking man. You have to do everything in your power to make her dream, her wish come true.
Kaito! You are supposed to say that before you hit him.
Oh, what the fuck, Kibo?
Did you hear what Kaede said? She said she believed in you. That she passed her wish on to you.
Yep.
But what the hell's wrong with you? You didn't say a damn thing to Monokuma.
Yep. This is the hero's journey that we have to go on. It's Shuichi's hero's journey after all.
You call yourself a man?
Yep.
Damn it.
What's the matter? Say something already.
Dumbass.
I just hit you. Aren't you pissed off? What's your problem? Enough, Kaito. Sucker punching is pretty low, even for a low-life degenerate male like you.
Listen up!
Better knock it off or I'm gonna explode my Neo Aikido all over your face. That sounds wrong. Fine.
Are you okay?
Shuichi, are you okay?
Okay.
I'm fine.
For now.
Please stop. This sort of altercation is just a waste of time. Gonta not sure it wasted time, but Gonta agree, fighting not good.
Then...
Can we leave now? Staying here will only make us more depressed. Well put. I agree wholeheartedly.
Sorry.
You all should go ahead without me. Why? Is there a reason you wish to stay in a place like this? I want to be alone for a while. Just for a little bit.
But...
We can't just leave you here by yourself.
No.
Tsumugi, perhaps it would be best if we allowed him some privacy for now. Okay, I suppose. Shuichi, don't beat yourself up, okay? Aww! That's actually kind of sweet.
Yeah.
Yep, just hit the reset button on your feelings and you'll be happy and cheerful in no time. Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Listen,
Being a tad insensitive is important for survival. It helps one avoid suicidal thoughts.
Hey!
Gonta will go back too. Let Gonta know if you need his help, okay? There they go, one by one. One by one, everyone climbed aboard the elevator. Except... Curious where this Kaito Shuichi thing's gonna go.
I mean...
Shuichi, I don't know how well you knew Kaede, but why don't you try going to her ultimate lab? Oh.
Huh?
What do you mean?
That's right.
Monokuma set the room up, so there's probably not a lot there to remember her by. But there should be at least be a bunch of little things she liked.
Okay.
Things Kaede liked?
Listen up.
Understand, there's only one way to get through this awful feeling. No one's gonna be able to console you if you're just sitting here alone.
I mean...
If anyone's gonna help you, it'll be her. In your memories. Oh my god. Oh, it still might get me. I was pretty close to crying right there. They still might get me. If he goes to the lab. Because I think he's going to the lab right now. I don't think they're saving that for chapter 2. With those words, he stepped onto the elevator. Before I realized it, I got to my feet. I just started walking and I was headed toward the Ultimate Pianist Research Lab. Yeah, we did go in here. There it is. Beautiful little room. Very cool. It's not as if there would be any memories here. But there are the things she was really passionate about. And that's good enough for now. What a magnificent piano. I would have liked to hear her play it. If only just once. Ah, that reminds me, the song that Kaede was... Oh, Moon on the Water's playing too. Oh, fuck. Of course, it must be here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. They're gonna get me. They're gonna get me. My eyes are watery. I'm still not crying, but it's gonna come anytime now. There's no way it doesn't come out. I stood in front of the shelves of CDs. Oh, yeah, here it comes. Oh, just literally one lone tear, but that counts. I stood in front of the shelves of CDs and searched each one thoroughly end to end. It should be here somewhere. Where is it? Ah. Here it is. This is it. Yep. Debussy, actually. Clair de Lune. Yep. Moon on the Water. I took the CD from the shelf and placed it in the player on the corner. Soon a soft melody had filled the classroom. Are we about to get a CG? Yep. My body relaxed, totally enveloped in the music. Oh no, I don't like this shot. They're gonna show Kaede playing the piano. I already can see it coming from a fucking mile away. It was a strange feeling, the sound seeping into my body. Oh, they're gonna fucking pull that bullshit. Before long, I began to close my eyes. Here comes the bullshit. Oh.
I wish there was a piano here. I would play you a song to help you cheer up.
Yep.
A pretty song to play for you. Oh, like Clair de Lune by Debussy.
Debussy, there you go.
It's a soothing song that calms your heart, like the moon's reflection on water.
Yep.
You noticed, huh? Yeah, I'm shaking too.
Yep.
But I'd be a mess if you weren't here.
Yep.
I wouldn't have been able to do anything. I would have been so lost.
Oh, man.
I'm glad you're here with me, Shuichi. With you by my side, I feel like I can stand up to anything.
Oh.
You give me the courage I need to take on the mastermind.
I will say, Kaede, without a shadow of a doubt... Okay, I guess... I guess there is, like, a bit of an asterisk here because Junkuro is, like, a great character and, like, that's kind of its own thing that's, like, special. But certainly, at least, without later framing, she is far and away the best character to die in Chapter 1 of a Danganronpa game. Kaede. Like, it's not even close. Like, I love her so much more than I love, Sayaka or Leon or, Teru Teru. Ultimate Imposter was awesome. Ultimate Imposter's version of Byakuya was fantastic, but the Junkuro is complicated for a lot of reasons, to the point to where I almost feel like that doesn't count because, what we get of her is so different from Mukuro Ikusaba and obviously Junko Enoshima, that it's not even... I feel like that one's not even worth discussing, because that's the one that's the biggest argument, if anything. But far and away, my favorite character that died in Chapter 1 of a Danganronpa game. I mean, it's not even remotely close. I mean, like I said, like... At this stage in the game, and what's sad about this is she probably won't be my favorite character in this game, because she wasn't in this game very long, right? Like, she's my favorite character right now, and I'm sure that will change over the course of the remainder of the game. But as it stands, through the prologue in Chapter 1, Kaede Akamatsu is my favorite character in Danganronpa V3. I absolutely love her. I can already tell you that in all likelihood, there will be the Kaede profile picture for the early stages of this Let's Play when it does come around. Because I'll probably be done with this game by the time you guys see it, or close to done, or I don't know, who knows. But I will be further along, obviously, in the game, and man.
So please, be more confident.
I will always love her, though. I really will.
I believe in you, so you should definitely believe in yourself.
Yeah, I'll try. I don't know if I can do it, but...
Jesus.
No, I'll do it.
This is definitely the best start to a Danganronpa game, though. I don't even think it's close. And, like, again, I got a lot of mileage out of how fucky-wucky Danganronpa 2 was. That was one of the things I really love about that game, both when I initially played it and looking back on it. But I mean, just like, especially like when you kind of take everything out and you just look at the game at face value, this game is off to a tremendous start. I mean, a phenomenal start, and is certainly on pace to be the best Danganronpa game. But again, there's so long to go. I know this game's a little controversial, so we'll see why, I'm sure, and who knows whether I'll agree, or... You know, who knows, maybe whatever reasons people are iffy on this game might be reasons I end up loving it even more. But I could definitely say that, like, this is the best start to a Danganronpa game, and like I said, I don't even think it's close.
I have to believe in myself. I won't be afraid anymore. I will face the truth for everyone. I won't give up. For your sake, Kaede.
There you go, man.
I promise.
Fuck yeah.
From the bottom of my heart, I promise you, Kaede.
I want to see you fucking kick some motherfucking ass, Shuichi. You're the fucking you be that fucking detective, be that fucking badass. I'm actually very excited to play you. That's another great thing about Kaede is she see, like, I feel like if this was reversed and like Shuichi, we played as Shuichi, and Kaede, like, we did everything the same, but we were Shuichi, and then everything that happened with Kaede happened, I feel like I would have actually weirdly have been a little less invested. I still would have been invested in this because I feel similarly to Shuichi about Kaede. So, like, I feel like that core relationship relates to me. But for some reason, the fact that they did the protagonist switch situation with Kaede and Shuichi, I think it actually makes me weirdly even more into this. And like, and I want to go on this journey with Shuichi. And this is the first time, I guess, I think more than any other protag, this gives me like a strong basis of relation to the protagonist, where like I'm right there with you, bro. I really am. There it is. Fuck you guys.
Yep. That's our promise. I'm leaving everything up to you, Shuichi.
I hate this game. I hate this fucking game.
Goodbye.
Oh. Dude, this is chapter 1. Dude, that was a contender for the best character death and the best handled character death of the entire fucking series. And wow, we got no teaser of like the future either. It was all about Kaede, and deservedly so. God. That's crazy. A very special class trial and a musical note hairpin. Yeah, I want to save. I want to save. Oops, oops, oh shit. Now I have to boot out. Hello, everybody. I actually, so yeah, I had to boot out really fast. I had to take off my headphones. It was a whole panic. And then I accidentally, ended the recording too. So it's just gonna cut there. I don't know. I might have like something on screen, but it'll be really fucking awkward. The point is that I didn't see anything of chapter 2, but it was I kind of panicked there because I was like, because Danganronpa, I know how that works with the saves thing where it's like once you go past that, it immediately just continues the game. I know how that works. I've been through enough of this damn series for that. But I accidentally got off the save screen and then I had to like really panic. I had to do a million things at once. I had to take off my headphones. I had to quickly reach for my my keyboard to escape, and then I was just like, it was a mess. But I didn't hear or see anything, so we're fine. And then I was just like all over the place. Then I stopped the recording. I was like, God damn it, this is so stupid. But it's all good. It's all good. I don't even know. I don't even know, man. I don't even know where to start with this. That was episode 4 or 5 of V3. I think... I don't know. I look at the recordings and, like, both of them are... So, yeah, like, what? This one is... Let me just check the lengths here. So, yeah, the first section was 2:15. So it'll probably edit down to a little under that. And then that second section was 2:42. We'll just say 2:40 with editing. And that's not giving my post game. So we are looking at an over 5-hour video for the trial. And so I do think that we're going to go the route of this being 2 episodes. I do think that's a little freaking long. Because that would make it, you know, at least as far as trial videos I've done for this series, this would have been the longest trial video of the series that I've done. So I think it makes the most sense to just roll it, to just go with it, and just be like, okay, we beat the game. It's gonna be 2 episodes. Obviously you guys got that super long investigation episode, whereas here I think I'm just gonna run with this as 2. So I think that's how I'm gonna go. So I imagine the format for this will probably be how I did chapter 1, but with 1 additional episode. Because what ended up being 2 episodes between... So I will probably, you know, imagine the format will be a, you know, probably 5 episodes to get through a chapter. Which means that this game's going to be really fucking long if that does persist. But I think, if anything, if there was ever, like, I you know, we'll see. Obviously, it's going to be depending on how I'm feeling. Like, obviously, when we did the episode 3 was super long, and that's just how it worked out. And I just kept going. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to cut. We're just going to keep that all together. And that worked out. And you guys got a over 5-hour episode. So, good for you. Whereas here, I feel like I feel like this trial being 2 episodes probably does make sense, and probably will in most cases make sense in the future, but we'll see. It's gonna be by ear. So like I said, I don't have like a strict idea of how I'm going to structure the episodes. Some of it's by feel, but obviously because more or less these follow a formula, I can kind of judge it relatively well, and we'll just see how it goes. But I had an absolute phenomenal time playing this trial. I honestly liked all of the new mechanics, more or less. I think the worst part about it is that I'm using a PS5 controller, and sometimes when I see the Xbox controls, it like throws me off, right? Like I think I'm pretty good. Like, triangle and Y, that's very intuitive. So, like, that I don't have an issue with. But, like, X, I think X is square, and then A is X, and then I think B is circle. And, like, some of that is, especially, you know, where there's, like, weird redundancies between the Xbox controller and the PlayStation controller, but in different spots. Those type of things can get very confusing, and that's just something I'm going to have to deal with over the course of the game. And also, when it said normal and, like, times 1.3, I don't know if that means I was playing on normal or not. I'll have to check, I guess, when I get to the second trial and see what my settings are on. That might have just been the way that the but I also got an A for the trial despite making mistakes and dying, so I imagine I probably was on mean, because that would explain how I got an A for the trial. That would explain how I got an A for the trial, given the fact that I made the mistakes that I did and still got an A. That makes me think that I probably was on mean, and that was and a big part of that was mean giving apparently a 1.3 times multiplier for the action and the logic difficulty. So I'm assuming that's what it was, but it did say normal, so I'll double check, obviously, when we do the trial, I guess, because that's, you know, only really relevant for the trial. So I'll try to remember to do that in, like, however many episodes when we get to the second class trial. But yeah, I'm kind of worn out. Like, this was a intense experience. You know, obviously it was a long recording session because I did end up just going back to back. All I did was refill my water and just keep going, because originally I was thinking about doing some other stuff, but I was like, no, I have to do this. And this is probably going to be the case with all the class trials, and I have to keep this in mind, that, you know, I do get addicted to this game, to Danganronpa in general. Like, it's just, there's a lot of things in Danganronpa that just, you know, this game is just kind of one of these things that it has just so much stuff that's just so in my wheelhouse. And obviously, as, like, the Ace Attorney guy, maybe it's not that surprising that Danganronpa is so in my wheelhouse and so addicting to me, but man, I love this freaking series. And you know, it's bittersweet, right? Like, we just beat chapter 1 of Danganronpa V3, you know, the final Danganronpa, the final real, like, mainline Danganronpa, whatever you want to call it. And before you know it, we will be done with this series, at least as far as the main stuff's concerned. Not to say that we won't potentially dabble in other side stuff over time, but this is the last, like, real, like, commitment. Like, anything else I would do after this, I mean, barring some crazy announcement of new Danganronpa shit, you know, this is the last game that I'm, like, committed to doing, right? This is the last Danganronpa thing that I'm, like, genuinely committed to doing. Anything else would be, you know, just if I feel like it, or bonus, or what have you, right? So, absolutely fantastic. I loved this chapter. This was the best chapter 1 of a Danganronpa game. This was one of the better chapters of Danganronpa, period. Kaede's departure from the story is one of the more emotional departures from the story I've ever seen. It's certainly the most emotional departure from the story. Really, like, I think even to happen in, like, the first half of a game, I feel like I genuinely, and, like, I don't know where you guys land on this, I feel like the only departure, especially via a trial, but the only departure I can, you know, maybe even in general, like, there's obviously characters that I absolutely loved that have passed, that have died, right? Like, you know, basically all my favorite characters in Danganronpa 2, Nagito, Ibuki, Gundam, like, pretty much all my favorite characters in Danganronpa 2 died. You know, I do like Sonya. Like, there's characters I do like that made it to the end for sure. Like, I mean, I like most of the characters in these games anyways, but all my favorites died, right, in DR2. So, you know, I think, like, the 3 that I named, Nagito, Ibuki, Gundam, like, all of them are very much favorites, and they died chapter after chapter, right? Ibuki in 3, Gundam in 4, and Nagito in 5. But even like, and I think part of it is like the whole bias, right? Like you know, you can get emotional for characters you really like, but I think the most emotional departure from the story that I've seen in Danganronpa, probably ever in Danganronpa, was Chiaki's departure in Danganronpa 2. That was, I feel like, the only departure that could rival Kaede's departure here in V3 in terms of just the emotional resonance, the weight it had on the story, and just everything about it. And even then, this feels so different from Chiaki because that was chapter 5. That was in the end game. We were in the end game, right? Like that, like I said, chapters 5 and 6 kind of constitute the end game of a Danganronpa visual novel, and that was the end game. Like, it was still the first half of the end game, but it was the end game, right? Like, that's why characters like Nagito, Chiaki, like, they were on the chopping block. Everyone's on the chopping block after a certain point because you enter the end game. And for Kaede to obviously be the protagonist and to die, not just in the end game, not even in the middle game, but to die in the opening, right? You know, she didn't die in the prologue, but she died in the opening, and like the way that they went about it was so good, and the way that they transferred all of that resonance and emotional weight from Kaede to Shuichi is honestly the coolest setup for a protagonist that we've ever had in Danganronpa. It's not even close. Like, now I'm like so invested in Shuichi's story moving forward, and he has that protagonist journey with the weight of Kaede Akamatsu on his back, and so much that he has to live up to because of how great Kaede was, and how much Kaede believed in Shuichi and everything about that, and you know, the guilt, but also the belief that, like I said, he has to live up to. It's fantastic. Like, the writing of Kaede was so good, and the way that, like, it was, chapter 1 in particular was done so well in the way that, like, the writing, Kaede's brilliant writing transfers to Shuichi, who, unlike Kaede, is a character that has a lot of room to grow into that protagonist that you want to see come the end game, right? So he has that hero's journey to go on that we had discussed that Kaede kind of didn't, right? And that again, the decision-making process of this game from a meta standpoint makes so much more sense, because Kaede, as a character, didn't really have that journey to go on, and that's why I was suspicious of Kaede becoming this character that we were going to potentially play, a character that starts really strong and falls apart and becomes a worse person over the course of the game, which would have been incredibly interesting and intriguing, and I would have loved that. But I'm also very much engaged in the protagonist dies, change perspective. That is phenomenal. I'm so glad that we got to see that happen in a Danganronpa game, and I'm so excited to see where this game goes from here, because it hit us with such a big moment, such a powerful twist in chapter 1, that now the rest of the game has to live up to the legacy of Kaede Akamatsu. And that, I think, is where this game has a uphill battle. Even though I think this game was off to its best start, and that was even before the reveal of the killer in this case, now everything in this game has been recontextualized in a way that I feel like the weight of the rest of the game is so much higher. DR2 had a lot of weight behind it, but it was all based on how the game was going to follow up Danganronpa 1, whereas DRV3's weight is entirely built on its own actions within the confines of its own game. It kind of came in without the weight, without the burden of the franchise as a whole. It has the name Danganronpa, but it doesn't have the weight of being a sequel in the traditional sense, the way that Goodbye Despair did, or even the way the end of Hope's Peak Academy did. And that's kind of what was interesting, right? Was because of that, I went into this game without a lot of expectations. I mean, obviously expectations of it being really good and like Danganronpa and like that, but as far as specific plot expectations, I really didn't have anything, because it was like, they could do anything here, who knows, right? And now the prologue, and now especially chapter 1 has set our expectations, and now we have set the stage for this game in such an interesting way, and how they're going to let this evolve and adapt and pay everything off is going to be absolutely fascinating, and I can't wait to see where we go with Danganronpa V3 killing Harmony, because you have certainly killed my Harmony by killing my girl, my hope, my Harmony, Kaede Akamatsu, my ultimate pianist. I love her. She was my favorite character up to this point. And I hate that that's where my heart lied. My heart lies with Kaede. And then on top of that, I think she had just a brilliantly brutal execution that made it even worse. And like everything about the interactions between Shuichi and Kaede were so good in this trial. And we've had characters like this. You know, we've had moments like this. Like I said, I think the Chiaki one is the most comparable moment, and obviously that was under vastly different circumstances than the Kaede one. I think the one thing that held the Chiaki one back a little was just, it was late in the game, and I think, like, there was some degree of accepting the fact that, like, this game is fucked, and we're late in the game. And, you know, again, from a meta standpoint, you understand late in the game that a character like that, even the, you know, kind of big players in a game like this could, you know, are more susceptible to biting the dust in the end game. And that I think helps that a little bit. Whereas Kaede, you know, because of when it happens in the game, it's weird, right? Because it's like a double-edged sword. Because on one hand, the fact that Kaede's death is so early in the game makes it even more potent. But then there's the reverse of it, where it's like we had less time to fall in love with Kaede. And I still fell in love with her a lot. But I also know that if she died later in the game, it would have hurt more. But at the same time, it would have had less zip to it because we got to play all that time as Kaede, right? So that's kind of the thing that I'm juggling with. But genuinely, I feel like the Chiaki stuff in Chapter 5, which, like I said, that is arguably the best trial of the franchise. That the weight of Chiaki and everything that happened with Chiaki at the end of Chapter 5, I am feeling a similar weight towards Kaede here at the end of Chapter 1 of V3, and that is an incredible start to this game. Genuinely speaking, I don't expect any death to have the weight of Kaede's death the rest of the game. And that's actually perfectly fine, but it still set the tone. And to see kind of where they take this game now that we've done such a huge play in Chapter 1, I just can't wait. I can't wait to see what they do and to see how they cook with this game. I am so excited, and it's off to a tremendous start. So, hope you guys enjoyed Chapter 1 of Danganronpa V3, the 5th episode of my Let's Play of Killing Harmony. Certainly from an intellectual standpoint, I enjoyed it very much. From an emotional standpoint, I have to say that I don't know if I've ever really had my heart broken to this extent, which is weird because I think I've also been more emotional. But it's a weird cacophony of emotions, because this is just one of those things where it's like I genuinely thought I had so much more time with Kaede. And the weird thing is that there was a world, I could absolutely have seen a world where she died in this game, based on her character. Like I said, I kind of, you know, but I just didn't see it coming when it happened. And in some ways, I feel robbed of that character in a way that I've never felt before with Danganronpa, truly. Like, there's been great characters. Even when we, you know, at the time didn't know it was Byakuya, it was like with the Ultimate Imposter in DR2, it was like I had the first game with Byakuya. With Nagito, it was like I had most of DR2 with Nagito. You know, and same with other characters. Chiaki as well, I had most of the game. And this is the first moment where I feel a resonance towards a character to this extent, and I feel like that character truly is gone way too soon. Like, obviously, it always hurts to lose a character you love, but this is the first one where I'm like, oh my god, that character died in Chapter 1, and now I'm theoretically never going to see them again outside of, like, FTEs at the end of the game, or whatever that looks like. God only knows there. And it's just like, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, that's so weird. That's also cool because that means that theoretically both Kaede and Shuichi will have FTEs. Or I guess not, actually. I guess we'll play them probably. I guess whatever the bonus mode will be, we'll probably be playing as Kaede, not Shuichi. Yeah, because Shuichi would have had free time events, obviously, but Kaede wouldn't have. So I guess theoretically we would be playing as Kaede in the bonus stuff. That's so interesting to think about. But yeah, this was absolutely fantastic. I love this game. I love this series, and I'm glad that they were able to hit me with something like this before Danganronpa reached its conclusion. This is one of those episodes that's gonna live with me forever. And I can't wait for you guys to see my reactions and wallow in the despair. But because I love Kaede so much like Shuichi, I have to inherit her wish. I have to keep moving forward. I have to fight for the rest of this game and fight in honor of my girl, the ultimate pianist, Kaede Akamatsu. Anyways, without any further ado, I must bid you adieu. Flamin' Shark. And unfortunately, like I said, the ultimate pianist, Kaede Akamatsu, signing out. Hope you have a wonderful, fantastical day. And I'll see you next time with another video. Thanks for watching. Peace.